Over the last decade, I've traveled across America to meet the most unique and strange communities out there.
Hail Satan!
And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 of the strangest groups I've encountered, ranging from homeless people living beneath city streets.
I'm always wondering what time it is.
Do you mind if I ask what happened to your eye?
Gunshot wound to the head.
To a lawless community in the middle of the California desert.
No fucking camera out of my face, bro!
To people that identify as Satanists.
The world is ours.
To spending time with the Amish and the Hasidic Jews of New York. Each of these groups have their own rules, beliefs, and ways of life that make them completely unlike anything most of us have ever seen.
This is all the camp meat.
In this video, I'm going to show you why these communities exist and how they live. We'll start in Las Vegas, where people are living in tunnels underneath the Strip.
This is the Las Vegas Strip. The Las Vegas Strip is really loud and has a lot of cars. It's crazy to me to think there's a tunnel below the street where the people are living. I've been to Vegas many times, but I've never had like the goosebumps like I have now. Like none of these people here on street level know about what's going on underground. We're going deep down, my friends. We're going down, 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 down.
I am on my way to meet up with Rob, an ex-tunnel resident who escaped homelessness after an attack that left him near dead on the train tracks. I'm really lucky to have him as my guide because it is next level dangerous to venture inside the tunnels alone. We're starting here at the Shine a Light Foundation headquarters, which is a nonprofit helping the community. Everyone who works here are people that used to live in the tunnel, so they understand the life, they know how to talk to the people, and it's awesome to see how they're giving back. And I'm gonna put a link in the description down below if you guys want to donate and help support the community. Here we go. Over 600 miles of tunnels stretch beneath Las Vegas, where people take shelter and create new lives. The tunnels are prone to flooding during monsoon season, and drugs like fentanyl and crystal meth are widespread. Today, I'll be heading down with some volunteers, and we're starting directly beneath one of the most iconic casinos in Vegas, Caesar's Palace. All right, we got the dream team going down. What do you guys got down here?
Narcan and care packages.
Nice.
They contain like socks and like food and just necessities and stuff.
Have you been down here many times?
This one is like, it changes a lot.
So you don't know all the people down here?
I don't.
Gotta be honest, it's pretty intimidating to stand here and look down at the tunnel. You can see all the trash here leading into the tunnel. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Like, I'm just at a loss for words right now. I don't even know what to say or what to think, but it's very sad. Where are you originally from?
Boise.
Boise?
Yeah, man, I'm from Boise.
What about you, man?
I'm from Riverside, California.
Oh, nice. Why did you choose this spot over other spots?
Because I knew one of the guys here and he was pretty cool, like he was cop and everything. But after the cops came, they kind of pushed this one.
Does this hurt when you look at it in your eyes?
Yeah, it's a laser, man. It hurts. It doesn't
Sorry
hurt.
about that.
It doesn't hurt when you put it in your eyes?
No, like it's like I'm like from another place and shit. Like I can like look into the sun and I can like sit there and shine lasers in my eyes and it makes me feel better, like awake.
What do you guys do during the day or just hang out here?
During the day, it's like I try not to do too much, but at night is when I attack, you know.
What do you do at night?
We get supplies.
Get supplies?
Yeah.
You sleep here right here?
No, this is like my office area.
I don't sleep, I'm a vampire.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm Nosferatu. I just woke up recently though, like check it out, you see?
Yeah.
No, you say you didn't sleep.
I'm like a dark shaman priest.
Yeah.
I used to worship Satan. Lucifer is like the main thing. I just remember these names are probably today.
You worshipped him before?
Well, no, never. Like I'm my own guy. I don't worship shit, but I got people's backs. Drugs, you know what I mean? If y'all wanted to take maybe like a hit.
Which drug do you prefer?
I like blues. I would quit crystal if I had blues, like a prescription and shit or whatnot. I like morphine, like morphines and shit.
Just for you, man.
Thank you, man. I needed this. With this, I'm gonna try to get my ID, maybe. I might end up just wasting it on drugs. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, there's a way out, brother.
What I need is some people to just pray for me to have like strength and physiques.
Gotcha. Is that Narcan?
Narcan.
I'm gonna give you some, guys. I'm gonna give you some.
What is that?
That shit really helps.
No, it takes 3 to bring you back.
Oh, nasal spray.
You
Yeah.
guys, I hear that one.
Take it easy, bro.
Take it easy, guys.
Yep.
Getting out of here is insane. Jeez, you can barely fit in here. Whew. Oh man, sludge foot. Ah! The big boy over here. Could be a lineman.
Thank you, brother.
All right, we are heading down.
Shine a light. Shine a light.
Shine a light. Shine a light. That's a flag.
It is dark in these tunnels. We're just approaching and seeing if anyone's there. I hate being hated by most everyone for what other people do. Not all homeless people are bad. I like that. This is crazy, dude. So sketchy. It's completely dark in here. And cold. It's interesting that there's natural light right here. Like, crazy, right?
Just the manhole cover.
There's daylight right there. You can see a little glimpse of the sky. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's turn off the light for 1 second. Oops. Damn, it is pitch black in here.
They live here. They wake up. They know. They know where the rocks are.
They can hear the sounds of the street.
Everything. Everything.
What is that sound right now? Is that like
The street, cars.
just cars on the
Yeah,
street?
the freeway is right here. We're under the freeway. The tunnel is like the best example of both addiction and homelessness, because to think that like this would be your normal,
Right.
but it gives you the illusion, right? Like I got a roof over my head. And during the summer, it's not as hot down here. During the winter, it's not as cold because it blocks the wind. You know what I mean?
Right.
There was a lot of randomness
Right.
that happened. You know what I mean? Like there was a guy in my neighborhood that was killing homeless people with a hammer for a couple weeks, and they caught him. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like just random stuff like that. Like people would drive by and throw a bottle. People would yell things.
Damn.
And plus other homeless people out there. You know what I mean?
Whoa. What is going on over here?
It's all debris from the last rain.
Whoa. Dude. That's the back of Caesar Palace.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can see the sign for Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
But like nobody knows that there's people under here. Why did you originally come to Vegas?
I was getting in a lot of trouble back home, and I had a friend that lived out here. He was a cook, and I was a cook at the time. I came out here to kind of try and change my life, and when I landed, very quickly I realized he wasn't so much a friend as much as a using buddy. You know what I mean? So I landed here. We were in a bad neighborhood, and it was really the environment, right? The environment. I was able to continue to do what I was doing. So I was kind of able to hold it together for a while, get married, had kids, and eventually it kind of came to an end.
And then when did you first hear about the tunnels?
I didn't hear about it until I was like 2 or 3 years homeless. I had relapsed, was homeless right away. I was living on the surface. And when you're homeless, like there's no resources. You don't know where anything is, you know what I mean? So I kind of had to learn on the fly. And it kind of progressed, right? I was, the area I talked about, Four Master, is like a major hub for homelessness in Las Vegas. And got used to being homeless, figured out my hustles and all that. And then I went to another area of town called by the Rescue Mission. And while I was there, I built up a group of friends and people that I used to hustle with and get high together. And the day came, a buddy was like, hey, come over here, come check this out with me. I went with him. He introduced me to what would be my tunnel for the next 2.5 years.
What was life like those first few years in the tunnel?
Little sense of community, you know what I mean? And but it was also a lot of chaos too. You know what I mean? A lot of
Who's this
chaos.
guy?
Is that Jay?
You want Jay?
Jay, I brought a friend. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Where are you from, bro?
New Hampshire, East Coast.
Oh, which part of New Hampshire?
Like, I grew up in Chichester, but I lived in Concord most of my life.
And how long you been out here in Las Vegas?
Too long, like 10 years, 12 years, I don't know, a long time.
What's it like to live down here?
It's horrible. Yeah, there's no plus side to it in any way. It can flood at any time, even though we have a drought. Thievery is always a problem, and then seriously haunted.
Haunted?
Oh yeah.
In what ways?
Some stuff's from here, some's not. I mean, basically, I suppose.
So there's no sense of community, like people getting along, or every man for themselves?
I mean, it used to be a community, but those days are gone. I can't even tell you who lives here.
Is there anything that you want that you don't have right now?
All material objects have zero value to me. I've had all my stuff stolen so many times and bulldozed. It's absolutely irrelevant. That has no value whatsoever. Money really has no value. I mean, like I say that, that's sad. I mean, I got a bunch of money in the bank, got Social Security. I'm 100% disabled. I get money every month. It goes into a bank account that I can't get because I don't have my ID.
But it sounds like there is an escape for you.
No, there is. And, I don't give a about the money in any way. You have no idea how much I mean. I could care less.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you down here?
The haunting thing's pretty serious. I mean, I don't even tell people about this. There's demons, there's that's from here, there's shit not from here.
You've seen demons?
Oh yeah.
What do they look like?
They're blacker than black.
What kind of drugs do you mess around with down here?
Just dope, that's all.
Do you have contact with any of your family back home?
No, I don't talk to any of them.
Friends?
No.
What do they think you're doing right now?
They think I'm dead. They thought I was dead.
Have you ever seen someone get killed down here?
seen someone chopped up. I mean, but there's definitely been people killed down here.
You've seen people get chopped up? Like with a knife?
Something like that, yeah.
Have you been in prison?
No. I don't know how to even keep up with the laws or the statutes. Now you can't stand on the boulevard, you can't sit on the boulevard, you can't be 20 yards from an elevator.
You mean all the homeless people?
Yeah, 100%. Going to the boulevard now is just like a go to jail free card. You can't stand in one spot, you can't sit in one spot. It's some new law they just passed. It's targeted towards homeless people. Mind you, we have our own courthouse, right? We have different laws and everything else. If I get caught on the boulevard with a glass, like a bottle of beer, I'm going to jail for a month. But the tourists can have bottles of beer, you know, so it's illegal to push a shopping cart down the sidewalk if it has a company name on it. And now there's a new law where it's illegal to have a shopping cart even anywhere near you because it's store property. How do you keep up with these laws? How do you know what you can't stand 20 yards from an elevator? I mean, that's just weird.
That's awful. I mean, you're just kicked out of your own land, basically.
Well, they have a corridor restriction where if you get a ticket in the corridor area, which is all the boulevard, the casinos, all the area, you go to jail for 30 days, then 90 days, then 6 months, then a year, then 5 years. Mind you, I know 2 people that committed first-degree murder, you got out in 2.5 years.
Wow.
That's
Do you mind if I ask what happened to your eye?
gunshot wound to the head. Yep.
Down here?
No, back east.
Okay.
Yep. So every day's a gift because I guarantee that you don't expect to wake up and get shot.
Are you depressed?
No.
You're just existing. You're coasting.
That's it. Yep. And it's like it is what it is, and I don't know how to fix the problem as far as that goes. Like,
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
dead. I don't have anything to look forward to, I'd say. Yeah. I mean that. It's like I just don't. I'm not like suicidal or anything like that. I just don't. Every day is like the movie Groundhog Day. It's just repetitive. Every day. And anything you try to do to get ahead won't work.
Shine a light, brother. It's Rob. Where you at, brother? Okay, I see you. I'm coming over. You good? Don't shoot.
You have a cigarette?
I do, baby. How you been? I got my friend with me. He's got a camera.
Hi. How are you?
Here's 3. Here you go. You need a lighter? Here you go, baby. How long you been down here?
I just got here,
Just got here?
but since 2019.
2019. Where are you from? You from Vegas?
I just came over from the railroads, over their office there.
Anybody else in here with you or no?
If they are, they're probably sleeping. Yeah. How you guys doing?
I'm good. Here's our number.
Alright.
If you want to try and get out, we'd love to help you. You know this. I tell you this all the time.
I need a detox program, but for conduit sewer. I almost got into one. You know?
For what?
And it's not like a dry, clean club thing, you know? It's not AA. It's
All right. Give us
it can be.
Give us a call, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have a good day.
Thank you too. Is it wavy
No,
out there? Okay.
no.
She's clearly on drugs, right?
Yeah, mental health too.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you had to guess, what kind of drugs is she on?
Probably meth. Probably meth. Meth is a very popular homeless drug because it keeps you attentive, keeps you like aware. You know what I mean? Like you can hustle. He's got a camera, just so you know. It's funny.
How you doing?
How are you, brother? Good. Do you want to talk to him for a little bit?
What's going on? How you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
Jesse, brother.
How long have you been living down here?
It's almost a few years.
A few years. This where you sleep?
Yeah. That's where I sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
You just got these supplies like from outside and then just
Yeah.
put them down? And what is all this stuff?
Jay's stuff.
Oh, that's not yours? What's the toilet situation like down here?
Bucket.
Bucket?
Then take it out.
What about the fact that there's no light anywhere? Is that tough?
No.
No?
Flashlight.
It's their home. They're used to it. Like when I was down here, I used to do this. The light. If I didn't have a light, I just put my hand on the wall. You just run it like this, so you know where.
Yeah.
When you were down here, did you have a setup like this for bed?
Similar, very similar.
Yeah.
I was pretty simple. I didn't have. I at times I had big camps and all that, but then by the end I was just, crash out and keep going.
Right.
My hustle was like dumpster diving and petty crimes and shit. It wasn't I got attacked with a golf club one time. I got hit with a brick. I mean, it was just like, it wasn't that big a deal.
Crazy.
In the moment it was, right? But like,
Yeah.
That's how, I saw a sword fight. I was walking down the street in the middle of the night. I looked to my left. I hear cling, cling, cling. 3 guys were fighting with swords, bleeding the whole 9 yards. And I just kept walking. It wasn't even that big because
I'm not getting involved. I don't have a
well,
sword.
yeah. But also like that was normal. I remember sitting under the bridge one day and the guy was like, "You know this isn't normal, right? Like normal people are not walking around with knives." And I was, for me, it was. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It just became normal.
We're going back this way?
Yeah. Let's go find some people.
Yeah. I am shocked by the stories coming out of the tunnels. How can people survive down here? The Las Vegas Underground is an example of what's wrong with our approach to homelessness in America. It's difficult when people are arrested on random charges like jaywalking and given little resources when they get out of jail. We need more organizations like Shine a Light that treat humans with dignity. As for now, we are heading above ground to drive to a different tunnel, and I have no idea who we are bound to meet. Crazy that you just walk on the street next to all these buildings, golf courses, and then just right under here.
That's the biggest thing with homelessness, and especially in Las Vegas, right? Like, nobody even knows they're here.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody knows they're here.
Yeah, it's where it becomes like this cat and mouse game of they don't want to be seen and they don't want to be, they don't want to get in trouble, which I understand, right? I was out here, did the same things.
You know that guy?
You want a cigarette? Want a cigarette?
He looks a little violent.
Yeah, for sure.
Should we not go in there?
It's all right. How are you, brother?
What do you work for?
Shine a Light?
Right. You was just say,
Rob.
Southern Nevada, I was just say, you. How you guys doing today?
Good, brother.
Good, how are you?
I can be better.
Yeah?
Going through a divorce.
Yeah.
It hurts bad.
Yeah.
Like real bad.
I've been through 2 of them. I get
Where
it.
I don't give a about anything,
Our number's on there. You ever want help, man?
You've been through 2 divorces?
I have, yeah.
Sucks.
Sucks like ass.
It sucks. It takes 2 to make it work. It takes 2 to want something beautiful. I'd rather throw you in the trunk and think of a bank.
Hey, our number's on that bracelet, man. If you ever want help, please call us.
It's really nice of you to give the bracelet. It's smart to do the bracelet because it stays on them.
Yeah.
Really smart. Yeah. If you give them a card, that card will be gone in 2 seconds.
Gone.
2 seconds.
Shine a light. Anybody home? What's up, brother? How are you?
That dude right here.
You ever think about getting out?
I just finished having a job like 3 weeks ago, and I got a car, Sobriety would be great, you know what I mean?
What if we take care of you? What if we take care of the first 3 months?
Is that right?
Here's the deal. We'll walk through this together, okay?
Okay.
So I'll take you to Crossroads. You clear a detox. We put you into housing. In housing, you do treatment. Kind of work on getting all your basic documents, anything you need. Get you set up. Then we'll put you in sober living. We pay for the first 3 months of sober living too. So it's 6 months. Focus on your recovery. Look for good work. We'll help you get job development.
Changed my life, huh?
I did it. He did it. He did it. He's doing it.
I'm doing it right now.
He's graduating.
I'm graduating.
We'll help you.
I feel you, dog. I feel you. I need to get back on track. Like everybody here is on my case too. Like, when are you gonna get another job? When are you gonna stop fucking this?
We support one another.
Yeah. Yeah, if I could get a phone number to call you guys back.
It's on your bracelet, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
On the inside. On the inside.
Oh, okay.
It rings to all our phones.
Oh, really? All right. Yeah, I'll hit you guys up, bro.
Don't wait too long, dog.
I know. Hey, thanks a lot, brother. Thanks, bro.
Offer never goes away.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Offer
Very
never
nice
goes
to meet you,
away.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Right
Take care, man.
You guys have a great day. You too, bro. Stay safe out here.
Convincing people to accept help is no easy feat. Why should they trust anybody when they're constantly on high alert? But I'm about to talk to one volunteer who gives me hope on our way to the next tunnel.
My name's Raina. I'm originally from Southern California. I've lived in Vegas most of my life. I'm 30 years old.
Were you living in the tunnels?
I have lived in the tunnels before, yes. So I had a pretty normal childhood. My parents did their best with that. It was a good deal growing up. When I graduated high school, I had very low self-esteem. I was with a partner that I would do quite anything for. And they brought home heroin one day, and I was upset with the situation, but I didn't walk away from it. So my life changed after that. At that point, I had lived on my own. I had a car, job.
How old were you at that point?
18. As I became more physically dependent, I became friends with people that were more like me. And I eventually met people who lived down in the tunnels. And I was very impressed by it at first. I had no idea that people lived down there. And it started to become more normal. I would go hang out. I had friends who were really nice, genuine people, and so I would try to provide some kind of normalcy. You know, take them out to movies, whatever stuff, because I still had things. And slowly those things slipped away, lost the place, was living out of the car. I lost my car, and well, I knew exactly where to go because I knew safe people or people I felt safe around.
Right.
And said, hey, the day's come, I don't know what I'm doing. And you know, I was very fortunate in that I was immediately taken in and safe.
When you kept going there the first time, were you going there to do heroin or just to meet people?
I was going there, it was a safe place to use with other people. I lived in the tunnels as a whole for a couple years. Outside of that, I lived in abandoned buildings, you know, little dark places on the streets, people's couches.
How did you find your way out of the tunnels?
I got out of homelessness on a big arrest. I got arrested and they offered me treatment because I suffered from substance use disorder. And I took the offer, and my mom showed up to my court date out there. My family had been looking for me, and she asked if I could do treatment out here. So I went to Salvation Army in 2017, and I wasn't homeless after that. I stayed sober in 2019. It was a gradual process of figuring things out, but that's where I started to stay around.
That's awesome. And you've been sober for how long?
I've been sober for 4 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think it's nice to have resources and a community of people that we didn't have when I was out here.
Irish! Irish!
You know that guy?
Come to Chick-fil-A!
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about the dude with a sign on the street. I was just about to say, do you know that guy? But then I figured, now there's so many homeless people here, you probably don't know him. He's like, I know that guy. Yeah, let's go walk across and pick him, for sure. All right, we are going to find that guy holding the sign. Found the hole. Yeah. So it's common for people to kind of beg on the street in the day and then at night go in the tunnel?
Yeah, of course. They probably, you know, they take shifts, I'm sure, like spots and then go.
And how much money do you think they can make in one day by holding a sign here?
I had a guy, when I was first homeless, he was ruthless.
Yeah.
His signs would be like, I lost my brother, you know what I mean, just total guilt trip. He would make hundreds of dollars.
Really? But that's kind of up to say I lost my brother to get money. Like, that's 100%. Not cool, man. You're just lying to people, essentially.
So that's probably where it comes from for me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Irish.
Hey, man. How you doing, man? Drew, nice to meet you. You make any money out there?
No.
Nothing?
I did it on the strip before just for fun.
Did you make any money?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
How much?
$680 in one day, one morning.
What?
Yeah.
He said he made $680 in one day on the strip.
Yeah. Believe it. I threw a sign that said, my wife left me for a very ugly man with a much smaller penis than mine.
You put that on the sign?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. on the bottom. He bought my sign, the big sign. He bought it for $400 himself. Promised not to put his name on it anymore.
How long you been living out here?
Ever since my kids died.
When was that?
2011. My son was shot and killed out of jealousy because he got a full football scholarship.
Really?
And yeah, October 14, 2011, a drunk driver went off the side of the road and killed my daughter and grandson.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
Yeah,
we got the whole crew with us. We have a bag full of supplies and we are heading in to our next tunnel. I still don't see the tunnel. Oh, it's there. It's like a puzzle to find the entrance to the tunnel. Oh, wow. That's the entrance? Whoa. That's how you get in?
Well, this is one way. He wanted to come this way.
What? You have to go down the rope?
Yeah.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
It's like right here by the...
Yeah, I mean, we walked around for like 15 minutes to find the entrance and it's this.
Yeah, it is. Literally.
Have you seen
it? The wood ladder is pretty imposing.
Have you seen an entrance like this before?
I have not. No, I have not.
Are you going down?
Yeah.
All right. We're going in. We're going in.
It was beautiful. Look at that form.
All good. Down we go. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Long walk, bro. Whoa, man. This is wild. We are walking in puddles right now. These are the only shoes I have. They're gonna be drenched for days. Water hitting us from the ceiling. Well, my feet are completely soaked in water, like socks and shoes, and it doesn't smell good. Oh, this place is creepy. It's really dark and grimy down here. We've been walking in here for a while. It's crazy.
People brought 2 baby alligators from Florida here, and one of them died instantly, and the other one lived for 3 years. Got to be almost 7 feet long, and got a guy about 6 months ago.
There was an alligator in here? Whoa. Look at that.
Oh, you got any more flashlights?
No flashlights, you got socks and water. Sure.
Are you fixing your bike?
Huh? Oh, no. He's gonna fix that like my friend's bike.
Oh.
Here you go.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
It is so eerie down here, it's hard to put into words. The smell, the water at your feet. You can hear the cars above you. It's like, it feels like you're in a dungeon of hell, basically. How you doing, bro? What's going on? Where are you from, man?
From Hawaii.
Hawaii? Oh, which island?
Oahu.
Oh, nice.
So is Jesse. Yeah.
Yeah, so is Jesse, the guy who's coming right now. How long have you been down here?
Maybe about a year.
About a year?
Yeah. You ever think about coming out? Yeah, but the cops, like, on the streets, they bother me, like, every 2 days. Like, sometimes they throw away my shit, like, 2-3 times a week. They're hoping for you to catch a case, you know, and go to jail.
What's it like to live down here?
At first, they're creepy as but then, you know, like, it took me, like, 6 months before I'd even come in the tunnel. And then, you know, another, like, maybe 2-3 months of just staring in the dark from the opening.
Right.
Cause you see shit, you know, like all the time. I see all kinds of shit. I saw somebody riding by on a bike, but then they disappear.
How long do you plan to stay here?
I'm not sure.
You have everything you need? You have food?
Yeah, I'm good at finding stuff.
What do you do above ground?
I go treasure hunting. I go treasure hunting down here too.
What does that mean? Just looking around, finding stuff?
Yeah, I check the cracks, and then I'm good at finding shit. Like some punk ass stole my backpack like 3 weeks ago and stopped his car right in front of my cart, and then grabbed my backpack, 2 of my backpacks, and then dipped out. I had like 2 pounds of silver, close to ½ pound of gold that I found in the tunnels.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I pawned some of it, but dude stole like a good amount.
How many hours a day do you spend up versus down here?
Depends. If I go to the scrapyard, I'll be out all night, like looking around for shit, and then I kind of procrastinate, so I could be down here for days.
Is that tough, like mentally, to not see sunlight for days?
If you fall asleep and you wake up with no flashlight, it sucks. So I'm always wondering what time it is.
Have you found other people down here to be friendly?
Oh yeah, super friendly. Like, we'll kill you if you like a chomo or something, you know what I mean? But everybody's, for the most part, friendly.
Do you mind me asking, like, what were you doing before you came here?
I was a chef at the Wynn. I spent 87 grand a year.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good life.
Nah, everybody's up their asses and super pretentious, you know. I wasn't like a regular one. I used to cook for Mr. Wynn, so.
What's he like?
I'm Steve Wynn, and this is my new hotel.
Like, I'll be ordering like wildebeest or some penguins or something. He just likes mozzarella omelet with burnt onions, like burnt to charcoal.
So do you ever want to be a chef again, or not really?
Not really. Uber driving was fun.
You had the opportunity to keep, Ubering or being a chef, but you decided to come down here just because did you want to be away from people?
Well, I just want to be away from the cops, but so I used to make pretty good money, you know. Like, the only thing I really miss is my car and my bathroom and my kitchen. Because I had a badass kitchen and a huge bathroom, but you end up working like 16, 18 hours a day, just to pay for the place that you're not using.
Are you planning to go back out today, treasure hunting?
No, I gotta go cash out some shit. I got mostly everything ready to go cash out.
Do you mind if I take a look at some of the stuff you got?
Yeah.
Oh, you're cooking over here.
Well,
oh, you got...
It's like a $900 beach cruiser I found in the trash. It's a felt.
Oh. Dude, you got a whole lot of shit over here.
I got a special
specialized stump dumper down there. That's a $5,000 bike.
Dude, you got like tens of thousands of dollars of worth of stuff, bro.
Or horrific for warning.
What's that?
Bag full of Jordans.
You just found it?
Yeah. Like one of those, you know, like limited edition jerseys.
Where'd you find it? In the dumpster?
Yeah.
So someone just threw it away and you just picked it up. That's
You
it?
just gotta know where to look. But like, I mean, them's all Jordans.
Dude, what the There's a lot of, it's a lot of Jordans, man.
Hell yeah.
Why the hell would someone just throw that in a dumpster, bro?
You'd be surprised what you find in a dumpster.
What's the most valuable thing you found?
A Cartier Ballon Bleu watch.
What'd you do with it?
I was gonna pawn it, but then when I was shopping around the pawn shops, the person that I had it safekeeping was like, "They got us, bro." So yeah, whatever's, you know.
You got all that other stuff down there?
That's just like clothes that need to be washed. There's another dude's camp down there.
Are you friendly with him?
Yeah. I don't know if he's in or not.
Yeah.
His chick was acting up this morning, so he might be out treasure hunting too.
Damn, dude, you got all kinds of stuff in here.
Yeah. Most of it I tear apart.
Just for fun?
No, for scrap.
Oh.
Like shit I take is like, you know, like stuff that I can break apart for scrap.
So what do you do when it rains? You just go up?
Well, you just gotta be ready for if it's gonna rain big and fast, or...
How do you get a notice if it's gonna rain? Someone says, hey, it's raining.
I mean, sometimes you don't get no notice. You just gotta, like, your main shit that you don't want to lose, and just grab that shit and go sometimes.
How do you get power to cook?
Oh, wood fire.
You just make a wood fire?
Yeah.
But
I can do
But there's no chimney, so what, it's just everything gets super smoky in here?
Nah, you just gotta know how to do it.
You think you'll ever have like the motivation to go out and work a big boy job again? Like in the casino or something, restaurant?
Nah, I'm smart enough to do whatever I like, just treasure hunting shit and, you know, make about the same.
You can make 80,000 a year?
Probably. I just gotta refine my little gold hunting skills.
It's impressive, dude.
Like, I already know how to pull the gold out the circuit boards from all these computers and shit. So, probably could come close.
You don't seem like someone who's taking drugs all the time.
I take drugs all the time, but I do that shit for fun, you know?
Yeah, you don't do it like 'cause you're...
Yeah, I don't steal from nobody to do that, or...
What drug do you prefer?
Crystal.
Yeah.
Everybody likes some blues and shit nowadays. Like, that shit's dangerous though.
Is it easy to find down here?
I mean, you can find it anywhere.
It's expensive?
Nah, it's super cheap shit down here. Like, you can get like $1,000 worth of shit for like 20 bucks.
Really?
40 bucks.
That cheap? Why is it so cheap here?
Because it's only worth what somebody gonna pay for it.
That's true.
Before you get it stolen, or...
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know.
Is this like a dark and scary place when you're all up?
Nah.
You just kind of zen out?
Ain't shit scare me no more. Like, I mean, you gotta really try.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I mean, I'm smart, so I could stay here, or I could go. I might make a Ninja Turtle layer deeper in.
How would you explain the tunnels of Las Vegas to somebody who's never heard of them before?
Fun and like good deals if you gotta know people first though. You gotta know somebody's name and be invited, or else don't even come down, or else you might end up in a bird cage.
Yeah, I really appreciate you sharing, man. It's
no problem.
After being in the tunnel for a few hours, my feet are completely drenched, smell like crap, and what am I complaining about? These people have nothing. Addicted to drugs, it's really, really sad. And they do need help. Leaving the darkness of the tunnels behind, let's now head into the scorching heat of the California desert, to a place with no laws and no limits. I am officially entering Slab City alone. Very odd vibes. All right, so I parked my car and I'm now walking around. First thing I see is T's garden. Doesn't look too much like a garden anymore, but at least she's always in your heart. Like, there's trailer homes everywhere, but I don't know if there's people living in them. I assume that there are, but in this heat, who knows? It is literally 118 degrees outside. I'm dying. The smells in here are quite interesting. It's like a giant junkyard. Everything here is rustic and abandoned. And I mean, this was once a school bus. Now it looks like this. Being here reminds me of the movie Into the Wild, and actually, I read online that it was filmed here. It's my favorite movie in the world.
Is there anybody here?
All right, we made it to Salvation Mountain. Let's go check it out. Holy it's hot out here, and I mean hot. Like, it feels like a blow dryer is hitting you in the face. It's very lonely and isolating out here. There's no people. This art installation is called Salvation Mountain. It's like the landmark here. It took one guy over 30 years to build this by himself. His name is Leonard Knight. In 1984, his first attempt at the project was destroyed in a rainstorm, but he did not get discouraged. Instead, he saw it as God's way of telling him that he needed to start over. Taking inspiration from the Navajo Indians and with the help of Builder Bill, who I'm hoping to meet, Leonard spent his entire life spreading the message that God is love. Now, the hill he left behind is a symbol for Slab City and a legendary example of American folk art. I hear a guitar and I hear some people. Let's go. I'm keeping my camera low so I don't draw more attention than the looks I'm already getting from the locals.
They have coffee here?
Girl, you're gonna be right.
Right here. Hi, how are you? Can I get some coffee, please?
Maybe.
Thanks.
There you go. And there's no sugar, sorry.
That's okay.
There is creamer on the desk
Okay.
right over there.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Right, you're welcome.
Make myself at home.
How many years out here?
I think about 7. I lost track though.
During the summer, it's only Wednesdays and weekends that she's open. But during the season,
really?
yes, every morning, this is where people start their day. Yeah.
So what were you doing eight years ago?
Oh, I had a printing business, but I got my social security approved, so I just threw everything away.
Enjoy it out here?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I like it. It's a great place to retire, if you want to call it retire.
What do you like about living here?
I like the people here.
That's good.
I like being around up people. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it makes me feel superior. I don't know. I mean, I've explored that possibility. I've rejected it, but
What's up, buddy?
I'm not as crazy as other people, and it makes me feel good.
You plan to leave or
Plus,
stay?
they let me play my music, and the women let this old man flirt with them and like that, you know, and so it's fun.
You ever go back to LA?
I go back. My family is. I have kids that live there.
What do your kids think about you living in Slab City?
Well, they're okay with it.
My mama was gonna kick my ass. Got my grandbabies out there for it.
Yeah.
I look up on the internet and it says murder. Mom,
Yeah.
chill.
It's a little bit Wild West. The closest thing that I can describe to Slab City is the Star Wars bar.
Oh, I love it.
And it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I've been met some unpleasant people, but not.
I'm not looking for unpleasant people.
Well, everybody eventually takes their turn at being unpleasant.
Then he'll do that to you every once in a while.
Yeah, you might be dark, you might be light. You doing what's right now.
I've been out here since 08, so 15, 14, 15.
I was in high school in 08. Wow.
I didn't even know about this place. I was camped. I plotted myself to go to the warmest spot in the continental United States, which is like the Yuma Desert area around there. So I had it via Route 66 and cruised down, and
You just made it away?
I was camping at the Salton Sea, and some the people I was camping next to, and they're like, "You want to go on a field trip?" And I'm like, "Sure, where are we going?" Hey! Let's not do that for yeah, because you guys are going to the f***ing garbage. Yeah, that one, and there's another one that went to the f***ing garbage.
Whose dogs are those?
It's everybody's. I mean, you know.
Oh, they all get together?
Yeah. Whose dog is that one?
Beryl has to step away to figure out who the owners of the dogs are before they get trash everywhere. Meanwhile, she suggests I eat at the Wrangler, and she'll meet back up later to show me the underbelly of this freaky ghost town. How many years have you been out here?
I've been out here consistently for 13 years with a back injury and wheelchair bound for 8 years. Slab City is a free living community. We like to try to keep it as a community for persons who are the outcasts, who are disabled, can't afford to have a place to live, and can come here and start anew, like as if you're camping every day. It's a lot tougher than you think. The weather is really extreme, and it pulled everybody off guard when it was only 92 into the first part of July. It started turning the hundreds, and then within a week it went killer weather, and we had 14 people die out here from the extreme heat.
Tell me more about the people of Slab City.
A lot of them get a pre-notion that this place is lawless, that you can do what you want, and that, of course, is within reason and moral reason.
Sure.
You know, let's all have a good head about ourselves and do the right things and not come out here just to do the wrong things.
Right.
Because that's a bunch of BS. We're not going to do any vigilante stuff, but we are going to have a group meeting. You don't have to be aggressive. Call the cops.
Yeah.
You know,
and how often do the cops?
Call the cops. Yeah, everybody says, don't call the cops. Yeah.
Once a week, once a day?
No, they're out here every day.
Every day?
Every day the sheriffs are out here cruising
And
around.
when they see people doing meth in front of them, they don't say anything?
Oh yeah, if you're lighting up a clear glass pipe type deal, they're gonna definitely stop.
Oh, they will. Okay.
And detain you and all that.
If you don't mind me asking, like, are there killings? Are there really extreme crimes? And
yes, there's some fights and this and that, obviously. As far as killings go, I've heard some rumors. I haven't seen it, so I will leave it at that. It was about 2 years ago, a transgender who was standing up for other transgenders, and apparently it was a three-way love affair going with one girl and two guys that were transgender, and so we're thinking if the one transgender, a black gentleman, that's not necessarily, that's just a suspect. They went looking for him in Oregon because the kid ended up stabbed to death, and they found him floating in the canal.
What Ken is telling me is crazy and makes me feel pretty anxious as I head back to pick up Beryl for a tour of Slab City.
Is this a Tesla?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone else just had one.
It's my wife's car. Yeah, that guy right there is one.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
That's Brian.
He lives here?
No, he's kind of like a snowbird.
Snowbird, that means they just come for the winter.
Yeah.
I heard, like this summer, people were just dying because the heat and no AC.
Well, it's not so much AC, it's
Drugs?
hydration. Yeah, and some of it was those fentanyl.
Yeah, that came recently, I think.
Yeah,
This is how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy has all these dogs?
Where?
Right here.
Oh yeah, Woody.
What?
Yeah, no, he's been a problem because he doesn't know how to take care of his dogs.
Are these locals?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know them, they're probably not locals.
Park right there.
A lot of people are just interested in Slab City because it's a place unlike anywhere else in the world, really. You know, so there's a lot of attraction to it.
Yeah, social media is killing us because you got all the people that there's no laws, we can do whatever we want. And, it's just like no, don't.
So this is East Jesus, this area. It's really cool.
Yeah, Charlie Russo started it. He when he passed, he had his mom involved, and they put it into a foundation, and that's how it runs. They got a board of directors and everything. So his wishes are, kept alive. And his dream is kept alive.
All different used materials to make really cool things.
Oh yeah.
Like a really beautiful junkyard.
We're the epitome of repurposing. out here in Slab City. The level of artistic genius is incredible out here.
I mean, I've never even seen anything close to this. The creativity out here reminds me of Burning Man. Everything is experimental and recycled, and the art, in fact, is quite political. This place is a refuge for sculptors, musicians, survivalists, and writers, and is completely run on solar power. This is my favorite part of Slab City, I think. Very unique.
Yeah, oh yeah. Really.
And impressive. You never get bored living here?
There's always something to do.
It's true. Someone to talk to.
Yeah,
but
there's just so many women.
But a lot of people here, they come with like baggage, or they have personal life. Yeah, so then does that ever become your problem, or people just are?
No, you know, the thing is with this community is that we all know everybody's got something. Doesn't matter. Everybody's got something, and we all know that. And the thing is your depth of relationships with people. You know somebody better than something, and they're out going on a rant. They're like, oh, they'll be fine in a few minutes. They just venting out,
Yeah.
And
you just let them vent.
Yeah.
You're all here, You're all in one place together.
Right. And it's okay, man. You get vent here. Let it. If you're gonna sit there and want to throw then go across on the other side of the canal.
Yeah, just don't hurt anyone. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the rule. Just don't anyone else up.
Right. Pretty much. Yeah. But you gotta vent. You gotta learn how to vent. It helps.
Sure. And people come here to vent, It's,
or to learn how to vent.
Right.
Whatever. Like just to get away and
Wow, what a place.
Yeah.
How do people feel about tourists here?
Oh, well, some places like them and some don't,
Yeah.
But it just depends on how the tourists are that come. I love the ones that get out of their car and engage.
Yeah.
Of
course.
I love it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, learning,
exactly.
meeting, inspiring, that's it. Beryl is taking me to meet Builder Bill, a formerly homeless man who came here in search of a better life. Nowadays, he is considered an elder in Slab City and is one of the community's lead musicians.
I know I'm a bit late.
Nah, you're good. I just came to say hi and see what's going on. But you are a legend around here. Everybody talks about Builder Bill. You have a good name for yourself.
Well, I didn't know when I started that I was engaging in a life of service. But as I look at it now, that's kind of how it works. Everybody here has some reason why they aren't good out there.
That's exactly what we were just talking about, literally, in the car. Like word for word. But people come here to find community,
Well, they come here running away, and then
somehow they find community.
Yeah.
Are you ever gonna leave here? You staying forever?
Oh, I got nowhere to go.
How many years are you here?
I think it's 24, maybe.
But I haven't met anyone who's been here longer than 30 years.
Oh, there's some.
They're dead.
Well, yeah, right? 'Cause Charlie was
The freedom to disappear is something we all take for granted. Only in the desert allows people to remove themselves from society, to never be found again. Research shows that most residents collect unemployment or disability benefits. There is no running water, and drug addiction runs wild. But it's the heat that makes this place truly unlivable. How you doing? Do you need any water? Yeah. You want one as well? How you surviving out here in the heat? True.
It's Mike, good to meet you.
How long you been out here?
Well, she's been here 30 years. I've been here 4 years. So yeah.
30 years?
Yeah. I mean, it's a roller coaster. It's progressively getting worse out here.
Why is that?
Drugs mostly. Drugs, just have, plagued our whole society, really. Unfortunately, you got the broken. The people that they were outcast of their friends and family, and they came here, and now they're a meth head or something.
Is that like the majority?
At least half. Yeah.
How did
Especially
you?
in the summer, because again, it's different. Because the summer, people are stuck here.
How did you end up here?
I was afraid of 5G.
5G, like phone signal?
Yeah.
So you decided to go off the grid?
Yeah, as much as I could.
But there's 5G here.
But as long as you're not a football field or closer away from it, you're kind of safe. If you're closer than a football field, they can use it on you as a weapon. Because I don't know how much research is done on 5G, but when they disperse a crowd, they use a 5G weapon. They point at it and it feels like the skin is on fire.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of stuff that can be done in 5G. So like I said, that was the final straw. Plus, you know, society doesn't seem to be your friend all in all.
You don't need to pay rent to live here? How do you order Amazon? You can't?
You can, yeah. There's certain, you
Oh, you
gotta
can.
register with Google to have an address. Both those at the corner are $700 on that side, $698 on this
Okay.
side. And yeah, Google will deliver there. You're good.
Some people like barb wire their house and like no, trespassing. Actually, a lot of people when you go in there, they're like really block off their house. But I guess
Yeah.
everybody's different.
Well, and there's a lot of antisocials that are really just afraid of people in general.
Are there fights here?
I mean, she's been here 30 years and she raised 5 kids out
You've
here.
been here for 30 years?
Yeah, I got here when I was 19.
But her husband, ran Freitas and drugs, and he's still here, and he lives the drug life.
So a lot of people, in my assumption is people, they're like educated from where they're from, and then they're like rebellious or they're druggies and they come here. So they're educated people.
Well, yeah, and a lot of them, they just don't want to, I call it the island of misfit toys. Like, you will find, a way to fit in here. But unfortunately, like I said, you got a lot of broken people.
How'd you guys meet?
Well, here. we met here, yeah.
Oh, like 4 years ago or something?
Yeah, we've known each other about 4 years, and like when her and her husband split up about 6 months ago, yeah.
Oh, you split up 6 months ago?
Yeah, and that's when.
Nice. I love that story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, he was very abusive. Yeah, he knocked her teeth out.
What?
Wow. Yeah, he beat her for years. He kept her a prisoner. He wanted her to call him master and stuff.
He left?
No, he's here still. One day we're driving down the street and he says, "I'm going to shoot you both."
You have a lot of feelings of loneliness in the summer, especially. Like
Not really, because like I said, before I met her, I had plenty of friends, and there's plenty of little social structures and stuff. Like I said, there's that restaurant right there. And
I think I came at the worst time. There's no one around.
well, on Saturdays at the range, you see like a block up there on the right.
Yeah.
At dark, there's concert. There'll be like 20 people performing tonight.
Do you think tonight? It's Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh, there will be 20 people. Okay, what time?
Right at dark. You guys can park anywhere you want and sleep if you want or whatever. Yeah, there's no kind of rule.
And like, are people generally standoffish or they're
No,
friendly? Okay.
no, they're friendly.
While I wait for the sun to set, I'm heading back to the Wrangler to see if Ken is planning to attend the concert tonight. Like if we come tonight to the show, we can sit here. Fine. Just don't, you're just saying don't like.
Excuse me. Cheers, it's okay. Are you all right? Raya? You okay?
Sure.
She's okay.
For a second, I was worried we might be heading to the hospital, but Ken is a professional out here. After seeing this unfold, I am reminded of the sad side of life in Slab City and the drug overdose problem gripping America's rural communities. I need some time to process before I head to the concert, so I'm gonna go for a drive as the night falls, when things will get even more dangerous. In the desert, when it's nighttime, it's dark. We're heading now to following the music.
Thank you.
The guy singing on the mic is the pink guy that we met earlier.
Broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. Break 1,000 more, baby, before I'm through. I want to tell you, pretty baby,
Actually really good.
what I see I make my own. I'm going to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. I didn't know that I was lost.
Avicii in Slab City.
Right on, we gotta mix it up a little.
Really good, man.
I don't know if it sounds weird, but it's almost like we're all kind of making love. We're kind of making a baby together. And we gave it, look at our baby. And the new song is our baby,
What started out as a mission to explore America's most lawless town ended up being a surprising look into the dark heart of a Californian subculture. And it isn't as lawless and dangerous as I expected. The people of Slab City are resilient, and the creativity in this desert is unlike anywhere else. While the people in Slab City live outside the law, my next stop took me to Massachusetts, where a small group openly practices Satanism. And to get access, I'm meeting up with Sandora, who identifies as a real satanic witch. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How
Good
are
to meet you.
You too.
Do you mind showing me your house?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
So right now we're in the living room. Try to do like this kind of monochromy burgundy and black situation.
Looks wonderful. So Anton LaVey, to my knowledge, he is like the founder of the Satanic Church.
Yeah, he was founder of the Church of Satan. It was founded in 1966 in San Francisco, California. The Satanic Bible was published in 1969, and that is basically the book that everyone reads as becoming a baby Satanist, and it lays the ground lines for Satanism. Basically what Satanism is, self-empowerment. Yes, it's called Satan because Satan represents carnal desire. He represents the rebel. We embrace sexuality. We embrace sensuality. We also embrace humanism. We have empathy. We're very sensitive people, but also if you smite me on one cheek, I'll smash you on the other. I think that the word Satan scares people. When we say hail Satan, we say hail thyself.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Xandor, that's Anton's middle name.
Is that where you get your name from?
When I started doing fetish modeling, I had to come up with a pseudonym, so I came up with Xandora.
What's your relationship to him?
I was married to his grandson, Stanton, but I was a Satanist and Xandora before I met his grandson.
Interesting.
This is my bedroom. Welcome. I bid you welcome. So this is my broom. This is really special to me. My best friend Christine, hi Christine, she makes these with her witch co-op. It's symbolic to me. It's like from nature, it's made from a witch for a witch. I think that's special. Too delicate to fly. And then out the window, my front yard is a graveyard. The little old lady that is my landlord was like, you know, I do have to be honest. You know, there's a graveyard up front in the front yard and it's been turning some people off. And I was like on the phone going, yes. I've always loved cemeteries. Everywhere I go, I will always visit a cemetery. I don't know, it's just kind of relaxing. I like to look at people's last names, look at the stories on their tombstones, kind of celebrate who they were, even though I didn't know them. I've tried to look some of these people up, but I haven't had any luck. I do research people on graveyards and tombstones all the time.
You told me you haven't cursed someone in a long time, and like the thought of you cursing someone was really interesting to me. How do you curse people? And I would not want to be the one that is being cursed.
Sometimes curses can be in the form of rituals, but sometimes it could be a form of just manifesting. I like to call it manifesting, but I also do compassion rituals. I do those most of the time.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
A lot of people are familiar with Christianity, right? Sure. If you're a Christian and you pray for someone, and you know, you put in that energy towards them and they get better, you're like, oh, yay, Jesus. Same kind of thing, you know, I'm doing my compassion ritual. What is my intent? What kind of energy do I want to bring to that person? What kind of wealth do I want to bring to them? And I put that out into the atmosphere. I put that in my energy towards them.
It's been very interesting to learn about Xandora and her beliefs, but now she's going to take me to downtown Beverly to teach me more about the history of witchcraft in Massachusetts. Has anybody ever asked you to put them in touch with the devil?
All the time online. I can't do that, you know? Like, that's not the brand of Satanism that I am peddling, you know?
There's a church right here, there's a church right there, and there's a church right there. We are in a land of churches.
We are.
All these churches around us, like, they believe that the devil is like sin and bad.
I've had friends that didn't realize that I was a Satanist, because like, it's not something I just say, hey, I'm Xandora, I'm a Satanist, you know? And they have found out eventually and just not been my friend.
Right.
And it's like, well, I'm a good person. Why would you be my friend just because of what I believe in?
Right.
You believed in Christianity and I was fine with it, but that's life. You know, maybe they're not my friend anyway. Oh, I love this. And I love how they have the stories.
Here lies the body of Reverend and Joel Hale.
This is John Hill. This is the guy that was with the witch trial guy. We just randomly.
No way.
Yes. That is crazy that we just, I haven't seen this yet and I've been wanting to come here. Whoa!
We just randomly pulled up to a random graveyard and we found. Whoa.
Yeah, his wife was accused of witchcraft. He persecuted the witches, and he was the one that retracted his statement saying this was hysteria. We shouldn't have believed these kids. This is wrong, but only when this happened to him.
That's bizarre.
Isn't that a crazy story?
That's the first grave we went to. I was like,
look at this.
There's like 100 gravestones here. Wow. Back in 1692, in colonial Massachusetts, hundreds of women were accused of being witches. Neighbors turned on each other, fear spread like wildfire, and by the end, 20 people were hanged, crushed, or left to die in prison. It remains one of the most infamous moral panics in American history. To learn more, we're meeting up with one of Sandora's friends, a Satanist named Adam.
Tabitha, the woman that was brought here by the owner of this house, and the two kids had accused her of being a witch. This is where it all started.
You're a satanic witch. What are the other kinds of witches?
There are thousands of different types of witches.
Right.
There are white witches, gray magic, black magic, right? Those are your three kind of basis of magic.
And like anyone can claim themselves as a satanic witch. Like how do you?
I think anybody can say that they're a witch, right? I've put in the work to be a witch, first of all. I feel like I was born a witch. I will die a witch. At 13, I started reading about like occultism and things like that and started doing little rituals and building that. And throughout my lifetime, I use practical magic on a daily basis. I use manifestation for everything in my life.
How do you feel in here?
I feel really great. It feels really powerful hearing what Sandora has just said, because she's accurate right on the point about witchcraft and Satanism, is that it's really what works for you and how it works to help other people in the process. Satanism isn't about murdering things, hurting people. It's about...
I'm gonna cut you off. It's a misconception that people think it's all about death and drinking blood and killing people.
It
like
is.
that's what people think.
That's the movies.
And you must that's what Hollywood does. And you must struggle if you go somewhere random and you're alone and you're trying to explain this to someone.
It is.
They will almost always like, you're joking. Or
Legacy media likes to play this part where it's just a theatrical thing where, oh, there's devil worshippers, let's go follow that and let's hype it up so it looks like they're terrible people that are going to do this, but they're really behind something that is so positive and has nothing to do
What
with
is the core belief? Is it almost like anti-society belief? Is it anti-religion? Like what?
Satanism is a para-religion, which means it's an alternative to religion. There's like a lifestyle Satanist, right, that believes in the core basis of Satanism. A lot of people call it a religion because it's the Church of Satan, the Satanic Temple. So it's been there for me every day of my life. So to me, I would consider it
Are there like prayers like in
that way.
Judaism, we light the candles for Shabbat? Is there something like that in Satanism?
Oh, we have rituals for sure. We have three major types of rituals in LaVeyan Satanism: lust, compassion, and destruction. You'll see these like very theatrical themes, but the reason that they're theatrical is because for a curse or a compassion ritual to work, everybody has to be on the same energy level. And adding that part of theatricalness to it makes the energy of that ritual higher. It makes it stronger. Yes, you can do a ritual without lighting a candle, and that's more of a manifestation, right?
Before coming to Massachusetts, I had no idea what Satanism was about. But with Sandora as my guide, I now understand that most Satanists are atheists, which means they don't believe in anything supernatural. They're more like artists or activists than they are devil worshippers. I can't wait to meet real believers at the Satanic Temple. But first, we can't leave without visiting the famous graveyard.
So this, where we're taking you right now, is the most haunted cemetery in Salem.
Really?
Yes, this is where Mr. Giles was a victim of the Salem witchcraft hysteria, was crushed to death.
So when you say haunted, like, do you think it's haunted? Like, do you feel something different in here?
This is what people say because back then, they crushed him to death. 15% of the people that are buried here were crushed to death.
So, a lot of people, myself included, are very scared of death and we don't like to think about it. What does death mean to you?
In Satanism, the reason we celebrate ourselves is because this is the only life you got. When you die, you're dead. There's no heaven, glory bright, and no hell where sinners roast, right? Basically, make the best of your life. If you're gonna be an asshole, apologize. Be a hedonist with responsibility.
What does hedonist mean?
If you want to have sexual freedom, if you want to party on the weekends, you want to be a weekend warrior, you go do that. But get to your actual life too, right?
You're personally not scared of death. You embrace death.
I've had a lot of my friends die. My ex-husband's dead. So, you know, it took me a while to process all these deaths because they happened all so suddenly.
Right.
And that's it for me, you know? Like, I'll never see those people again. To me, that is the last that I will ever hear from those people.
Right.
And that's, I think, what makes me the saddest.
Yeah, that is sad.
Because life is for the living. Depends on what you believe in, where you're gonna go, but I think that we go in the ground or we get spread into the air or into the sea.
So Satanists in general don't believe in heaven or hell?
Absolutely not. We don't believe in Satan. Satan is a metaphor.
So why is it called Satanism? It's confusing.
It really is, right? It's
Yeah.
a double-edged sword. Satan represents personal freedom.
That's what you believe in?
Yes. People say, oh, it's a religion or it's a philosophy. You could say it's a little bit of both. But what Satanism gives you is that freedom to be yourself. Like, yes, there's some guidelines to Satanism, but you can be you.
I don't believe in the actual devil at all. I've been actually close to death many times where I've had 30 intubated surgeries, several scars.
30? Wow.
Yeah, my whole leg is completely just messed up. Yeah, I mean.
Damn, sorry to hear that.
It's just, I mean, I had my entire leg taken out.
Dude.
I was hit by a car when I was 20 years old. And I mean, I had 4 rods put in because one of them snapped. And
I'm sorry to hear
And he's
that.
strong.
so
He's stronger than anyone I've ever
gone
met.
to Christianity at that time, but I decided to stay with, with Satanism.
Wow, I
and
mean, I would
really
have never known. You're walking fine,
Yeah, people coming over trying to preach to me in the hospittal, tell me that, God really was on your side. That's why you survived this accident.
And you're thinking like, no?
I'm like, I really want to get the out of here.
Yeah, science saved you.
Yeah.
Science saved you.
Painkillers.
Do you say to them, like, you just keep it in your head, like, about God? You're just like, eh.
I listen to them, and I listen to why they believe in God and why it helps them guide themselves through personal problems.
The devil, Satan, like, you go to hell. You guys don't believe in that. So what's this? What's going on here?
I think hell is on earth. Like, hell is what you make of it, right? Like, if you're having a shitty time, I consider that to be hell.
Yeah.
If you're here and you're having a great time, that's your heaven, right?
We're in downtown Salem, and it's really cool. I really feel like I'm in Boston because of the brick buildings, and every sign I'm seeing is literally witch.
Magic.
Magic. Haunted. When she told you she's a satanic witch, like you said, I love that.
There's a huge misconception about Satanists and the Satanic Temple and what they have to offer. And I think Satanists and people that care about the Satanic Temple and support it just care about supporting other people. Honestly, my wife and I, we moved here like 2 years ago and immediately noticed a huge community shift here. There's a huge sense of community, a big sense of care for one another. Everyone talks to each other. Everyone's really welcoming. And that was one of the very first, I mean, you noticed that at the grocery store here.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
I want you to meet my friend.
Hi, I'm Sandora, you Satanic Witch. Oh, purr! We love that. Dude, awesome.
Why do you love that?
I was born here, and I love everything with witches and stuff.
Really?
Yes, it's so cool.
Have
That's
you-
so cute. How about y'all? How y'all feel about witchcraft? I think it's cool. Like all the
that's your
history.
vibe.
Right,
Yeah,
like
it's really
cool.
I mean, I believe like strongly with witchcraft and like the crystals and like the tarot cards and all that. I grew up like that with my mom and stuff. So.
Yeah, I have a natural witch vibe to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Nice to meet you.
Bye. Is your family supportive of you and your beliefs?
They have never said shit to me about my beliefs. They're really cool with it. I don't have a very good relationship with my mom, but when I did, she was very supportive. And I talk to my dad sometimes. I'll tell him about it, but he might not see it. He has gotten the brunt of being my father and me being an erotica model. One time I was in Playboy.
You were?
Now my dad doesn't order Playboys ever again.
Does he sell you?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy performing on stage?
I love performing. That's my ritual. Like, that is the ultimate ritual.
That's what gets
to
you
me.
going.
But as soon as I step on the stage and I see the lights come on and the curtain
I love that.
spread, I go to a different place.
What do you think about blood sucking?
I don't suck people's blood. That sounds really dangerous.
That
But
would-
if you're into it, hey, and the other person is consenting, I don't have a problem with it. As long as there's consent, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Thank-
If you agree to something, that's consensual.
Agree.
That's
I agree to that.
Consensual is sexy. Consent is sexy.
Consent is very sexy.
Yeah.
Amen. Behind me is the Satanic Temple. And what's kind of crazy is it's located inside of a neighborhood. There's literally houses like everywhere around us. What is it like to live next to the Satanic Temple?
They're good neighbors. They don't bring any issues to our area. It's the fanatics that come and are disruptive, but they've been fantastic neighbors. They're not Satanists.
They're not
That's the thing.
Tell me more. I'm interested. What do you mean?
They're not Satanists.
Why?
They
not.
believe in equality for everyone.
They do.
Yeah,
Everyone equal ground for everyone.
So who's a Satanist?
No one.
No.
The bottom line is the Satanic Temple is named as such to be shocking, to get the known, to make people react. They're all about rights for all. And, you know, whenever some state wants to put the 10 Commandments in school, the Satanic Temple is right there going, wait a minute, no, we're all the same. That means you have to put a blasphemy
You're right.
statue.
So you think it's all kind of for show? For
I think
stage?
it is. The name, not the movement. I think they're very sincere about having equal freedoms
Sure.
and religions
Agreed.
throughout the country. But yeah, the name, it's shock value. Some of the people who want to look at it as something different in other parts of the country, it's unfortunate.
It's something easy to latch onto.
It is. It's an easy thing to
As
hate.
an outsider, like it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Why do we watch scary movies? Why do we watch serial killers?
Exactly.
It's refreshing to meet the normal residents of Salem and see what they think of Satanism. But now's the moment I've been waiting for. We are about to step inside the actual Satanic Temple. It's strictly forbidden to take photos or videos here, so we're lucky that Sandora got us permission.
Here we are with modern Satanism with the Satanic Temple. Want to come on in?
Let's go inside.
Let's go. They have seasonal artists come here and they curate these beautiful art pieces. And then you have sigil work, right? So like sigil work is really important to ritualist Satanists. And some people have their own sigils. Some people go off of sigils like the Baphomet. So basically this sigil that I have is called the Satanic Power Symbol, and it was Anton LaVey's personal symbol. So it's an inverted star with a lightning bolt in it, and that lightning bolt like goes downwards because it grounds you as a Satanist. They all mean something different to everyone, so yeah.
Wait, so is this more of an art museum or a temple?
Right now, it's the daytime, so they gotta make money, honey. When they turn the lights down, that's when the magic happens. And speaking of the magic,
This is the Baphomet right here, designed by Mark
Satan.
Porter in Florida, of all places. We have some people that had donated, if you come look on the back, in the secret spot that nobody looks at.
so basically the Baphomet originally was created by a occultist called Eliphas Levi. He was the first person to draw the Baphomet, not with the little children, that's added on by the Satanic Temple. But Baphomet was basically trans, right? It had this male body of a goat, but he also has boobies.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't have boobies.
No.
To me, the Baphomet represents a lot of different things. It represents to me like the duality of just being a human, right? Like especially nowadays, everyone's sexuality and like preferences on blast. Like I think that all of us have some feminine and male divine energy within us. And I think the Baphomet represents that.
Hail Satan. How does one become a Satanist?
Satanists are born, not made. When I first read the Satanic Bible at 13, it made sense to me. And then when I read the Satanic Witch, it really started to make sense to me because I never read an occult book that was written for women. that really solidified me as being a satanic witch. It taught me how to use my attributes and my sexuality and my sensuality. And even if people think I'm dumb, let them think you're dumb, because you can use it to your advantage.
It's crazy to me how publicly the Satanic Church operates in this day and age, because back in the 80s and 90s, a wave of fear called the Satanic Panic swept across America.
Warning signs of satanic behavior may be apparent.
People believed there were secret cults abusing kids, performing rituals, and hiding in plain sight.
Smurfs carry a homosexual connotation in that most of them are male. I believe so.
None of it was ever proven, but that didn't stop the media, the courts, and the churches from turning it into a full-blown hysteria, not unlike the witch trials or communist Red Scare.
So what happened to Anton LaVey during this time is basically they almost destroyed the Church of Satan. And it's really important that we take a moment to focus on this, because this place wouldn't be here if he didn't fight for Satanism during that time.
Do you think there'll be another Satanic Panic?
I hope not in my lifetime, but if it is, honey, I'm coming. I'm gonna come for you. Find me, fight me.
I love that.
The Satanic Temple uses art as well to make a political statement, right? It's not about you. There's not a Satanist that you've met in your life probably, or even a trans person or someone that thinks differently that's done something bad to you. You know, I'm not here to do anything bad to anyone. I'm actually doing very good positive things in the world, and I don't judge you, so please don't judge me. And we can all get along. So that's how I kind of feel about it. And hail Satan. When Satanism was created in the 60s, you have to think of the climate. That 1966 in San Francisco was free. Sexuality is a part of our rituals, sexual freedom, you know, like if someone comes up to me and they're a sex worker, cool, I don't have any, you know, beef with that. Like whatever sexual empowerment makes you great, as long as you're not like going behind somebody's back and their husband or something, you know, like let's not do that, it's not cool. But I'm probably not gonna judge you, but I take sexualism from Satanism and I definitely use it as a ritual on stage as a burlesque dancer. One of my most famous acts is me as a stripping devil. When I was in high school, I ended up getting arrested for something that I did in school because I was gothic and I had Serial Killers A to Z in my book bag and the Satanic Bible and some Marilyn Manson lyrics. I became a victim of the Satanic Panic. They shipped me to a mental institution for 3 months, trying to whitewash me of Satanism. We'll see how that worked, right? When I got on probation, a part of my probation was that I had to have normal hair color and I couldn't wear any black. Yes, they can actually do that there. And the day that my probation was over, I dyed my hair black. I was wearing like vinyl to school. And then the officer that arrested me somehow ended up coming to my school and saying, hey, can I talk to you for a second? And said, oh, I'm concerned about you. They called me and told me that you went back to yourself today. And I was like, yeah, myself. And he basically sat me down and took Polaroid photos of me for his book on cults that he was going to write. And from that day forward, I never went to high school again, because my mom came and signed me out and I got my GED and I left school because of the way that I was treated.
It makes you stronger.
It does. If that didn't change me, nothing will, sweetheart.
So the word cult gets thrown around a lot. Not only with Satanism, with everything. Everything's a cult, everything's a cult.
The word occult scares people, and I think the word cult has been overused so much also by the media. A cult is a group of people that believe and have esoteric beliefs of one thing or another. It doesn't have to be one specific thing. A cult is just a umbrella statement, right?
A cult.
Cult, it didn't come from Manson, but Manson made it popular in modern times. So when you look at me, do you think of Charles Manson?
No.
Thank you.
You're not a serial
killer.
killer.
I'm not a cult member, even though people think I am. If I was in the Manson family, then I would be a cult member. Does that make sense to y'all?
It makes sense to me.
Cool.
Whether you see it as trolling or a form of protest, Satanism today is less about the devil and more about the separation of church and state. From courtroom battles to community outreach, they're using shock to spark change. From dark rituals, we now shift to the quiet, strictly traditional world of the Schwarzentrooper Amish. There's the Amish, and then there's the Schwarzentrooper Amish, the most extreme subgroup of them all. What I'm about to do is unheard of because outsiders are strictly forbidden. Schwarzentroopers follow much harsher rules than other Amish. They are known for driving horses and buggies instead of cars, using lanterns instead of electricity, and taking only 1 bath per week. So how am I getting access? My friend Lizzie left the community when she was only 19 and hasn't been back in some time. She's agreed to take me to her childhood home in Holmes County, Ohio, which looks like a time warp back to the 18th century. My goal is to show you the secret life of America's most conservative community and find out what's really going on behind closed doors. We are driving through a small town called Maslin. I'm on the lookout for my first horse and buggy. First one to find it wins.
This is where you feel everything slowed down.
Yeah, this road is like calming.
It's so peaceful. When you live in a city where everything's hustle bustle and you come here, you start to appreciate the little things in life again.
The horse and buggy passing us right now. That was crazy. There's like surrounded by cars.
Yeah. This is where the road I used to go to church.
Oh.
Every 2 weeks, horse and buggy.
The Amish follow a branch of Christianity called Anabaptism, which focuses on adult baptism and non-violence. They worship God and follow the teachings of Jesus Christ as written in the Bible. Services happen in homes, barns, or churches, involving communal prayer, singing, and reading scriptures. The Amish movement started in the late 17th century when Swiss leader Jacob Amann emphasized traditional practices, leading to a split from mainstream Mennonite groups. Schwarzentroopers make up a tiny slice of America's 300,000 Amish. They are a subset of the Old Order who broke away around 100 years ago. To anyone living in central Ohio, it's easy to spot a New Order person versus a Schwarzentrooper person. But how can you tell the difference? For starters, there are specific rules that must be followed by all Amish people. They all agree to live separately from the world, pursue a limited education, dress in modest clothes, and refuse war. But other decisions about technology, travel limitations, and livelihoods depend on individual groups. For example, some Amish shop at Walmart and own smartphones. Schwarzentroopers, on the other hand, are the most isolated from society. They strictly maintain the early teachings and are quicker to excommunicate rebels like Lizzie. They do not advertise businesses online, and they have the lowest standards of living, including no electricity or plumbing. Schwarzentroopers marry Schwarzentroopers. Teenagers are allowed to court their potential future spouses, which includes hugging in a bed while fully clothed. For now, I'm on the lookout to see if anyone will speak to me. This is how you know we've entered Amish country. The horse and buggy sign. Hello, how are you? I like your horses. Where I come from in Arizona, we don't have horses like that.
Bisschen blauer hat.
He was kind of confused when you started talking to him.
That's why I did it. I want to see his face.
That was so cool. Wow. You may have noticed that Lizzie was not speaking English. That's because she grew up trilingual, Pennsylvanian Dutch as her first, English as her second, and German as her third to read the Bible. Before driving to Lizzie's childhood home, we stop in town to meet the less extreme Amish groups who live out here. Figured there's no better way to see Amish country than get around like they do on a horse and buggy. And we found a guy named Mel who has offered to take us around Amish country.
This is like the Mercedes of buggies compared to how I grew up.
How so?
They have a brake right here. We did not have the brake there. We were not allowed to have this.
What about this light?
Definitely we're not allowed to have that.
Okay, Jojo.
Let's go, Jojo.
Ik kan ook Duits schwätzen.
Oh, you can? How did you speak Dutch?
Ik ben opgewachsen in the Amish.
Oh, really?
Ja, Schwarzendraw.
What is your Amish sect called? Old Order.
Old Order and the New Order, they believe the same, but they just got different rules. And how long were you gone?
20 years since I left.
You can't go home.
I can go home.
So you can do it. Go home. That's the one.
Yeah.
Does that shock you?
Some do, some don't.
Yeah.
We stopped at a beautiful viewpoint here. You can see Amish country is just flatlands, grass, hills. Feels just like Wisconsin or Iowa, Missouri, all the Midwest. Why do Amish men shave their mustache?
Well, I was told that, we're supposed to be conscientious objectors. So the Army colonels, we had mustaches. So that's why we don't have them.
Really?
How have the Amish evolved? The internet is now everywhere, and are people adapting to it positively, or they're unhappy about what's happening?
Some are, there's some that ain't, there's some that are starting a new community.
How do you feel about it?
If they don't like it, if they don't want it, move out of here.
Yeah, exactly. What is one positive thing that you hope other people could learn from your lifestyle?
Just say our upbringing.
Yeah.
We are taught to work. I got 3 boys in Kentucky. They used to live in Kentucky. They're not Amish. Well, I'd rather they would be Amish, but Amish is not the only way. Amish is just a way of life.
Yeah.
It don't matter how big my hat is, how long my beard is, how big a mustache I have.
So do you use the internet?
I got a tablet.
So you do use it. Do you use YouTube?
Yeah. Now, see, that's a new order girl there. She ain't got a better bike.
Oh, wow.
I like you because you're open-minded. Mel's perspective as a member of the Old Order helps me understand what I'm getting into. But things are about to get more intense as we approach Lizzie's farm. Entering a Schwarzentrooper's home is not even rare. It's unprecedented, and we're about to find out what makes them so different. We just pulled up to Lizzie's childhood house. For everyone watching this video right now, out of respect, and Lizzie also told me not to film like her mom specifically and faces of people, so it's gonna be tricky to film in the house, but we can walk around here and maybe you can just explain some things. Is that okay?
Yep.
Lizzie has flowers for her mom. That's so sweet of you. Everyone should give flowers to their mom.
Exactly.
To be honest, I am shaking as we pull up to Lizzie's childhood home. When she left at 19, the church shunned her, which means they cut her off entirely. She hasn't talked to some of her siblings in 10 years, and she still hasn't seen her mom in quite some time.
Hey, ma'am. Was bist du? This is my friend Drew.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Drew.
You're
gonna put him in there?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Really good?
It brightens up the house.
Ja. Hab nicht das mal. Hab sie gekriegt in...
Growing up, Lizzie had 18 siblings. Sadly, when she was only 13, her father's life was taken by a drunk driver who slammed into his horse and buggy. That left her precious mother to raise all 19 kids by herself. When Lizzie was 19, she had been exchanging letters with her boyfriend who belonged to another Amish community in New York State. They fell in love at her sister's wedding. One day, he delivered a letter in her mailbox that said he had escaped, and he would pick her up at 10 p.m. if she wanted to run away together. Lizzie had only a few hours to make a decision, and with $20 in her pocket, an 8th grade education, no job, and no social security number, she said yes.
So then I climb out onto the roof. My boyfriend is up on the hill flashing his flashlight. I eventually climb all the way out to the edge and I'm like crouched down. So finally I took a deep breath and I jumped.
And when you got in the car, what'd you do?
We all just like screamed.
Of happiness?
Of happiness.
I'm walking around her mom's house. It's so interesting. It's like everything's made of wood. There's no electricity, there's no lights, there's no power outlets. It feels like life in the 1930s. There's a train passing. It feels very Midwestern when I hear that sound. Wow. How long does this take to make?
Depends how fast you work.
Well, this is a one-piece clothing.
Okay, gotcha.
And then they just cut it and then...
Your mom made this?
Mm-hmm. This is the sewing machine.
That's how you do it? You sit down
So you sit down.
You know how to work this thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's coming back to you.
Look at that line.
That was awesome. It's pretty good. She can start making you some things.
Look at that. I still got it.
Did she pass the test?
Yeah.
Nice.
My German precision.
Yeah.
This is the washroom. This is keeping something full.
Oh, that's like a fridge.
Mm-hmm. This is a kerosene. They use this in the summer instead of the winter so that they don't have to heat up the big stove. You put these pots on here, whatever you want to cook.
I mean,
it's just a burner.
It makes sense of how you cook.
And then they have portable ovens. So in the summer, if they want to bake bread or pies or whatever, they literally put them on here. This is the kettle to heat water, to do laundry. This is fancier than what I grew up with. And then this is the washer. There's a belt underneath.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Takes it right there. and they probably have a motor on the outside.
Mhm.
It's hooked up, and then they run the motor. You ring it through here, put it in the rinsing tub, rinse it in there, and then you wring it out again, and then you hang it out on the clothesline to
It
dry.
sounds like a very complicated process.
It's pretty easy when you're used to it. This right here is the tub they used to take baths.
You don't take showers here?
There's no showers. Every Saturday night.
Only once a week?
Get water, heat up the water, put hot water in here, put cold water in there, take a bath.
Why only once a week?
Think about the process.
Every Saturday, you and your 18 siblings would take a bath here, like one after another after another?
Yeah, all the younger ones would use like the same, water or whatever,
So it got
take
dirty.
a bath, whatever. But then all the older kids would have their own water, like we wouldn't share water.
We're about to check out the bathroom situation here. Okay.
It's not a bathroom.
Oh.
It's an outhouse.
Bathroom.
There's no bathroom because you can't take a bath in it.
Okay, let's see the bathroom. Sorry, let's see the outhouse.
The outhouse.
I've seen much worse.
This is actually pretty fancy. When I was growing up, we had to use newspaper. We didn't have toilet paper.
So they have toilet paper now?
They have toilet paper now, as you can see.
You use like actual newspaper?
We had to cut up newspaper and use the newspaper. We did not have to.
Isn't that like rough on your skin?
Of course.
But I imagine with 19 kids, it did not smell very good in here.
No. This is actually not bad compared to what I have smelled.
But there's no light in here, so what if it's 2 in the morning and you need to use the bathroom?
Flashlight. Here's the thing that I think that the modern world can learn from the Amish is that we're very self-sufficient and very creative and sustainable.
I love that.
Like
we're losing touch of all of those
yes,
things.
like look how sustainable this
Yeah.
is. Like they're not relying on any electricity. They're not relying on anything necessarily modern. If electricity goes out, they're not doomed.
Nothing's imported.
No.
Everything's like consumed here.
Yep. They can be their own. And that's what modern society has lost its touch
That is one
in
of the coolest lessons, I think, from this video. They are living peacefully and they're not harming the environment.
In all reality, they're helping the environment. They're planting 500 onion plants.
That's awesome.
This is just for green onions.
What'd you say?
They're planting it before it rains.
Oh, before it rains, yeah. Oh, that smells good over here. I like
But she wants something to eat.
The stove system is so cool. Like it works. You don't need electricity to cook. So what kind of butter is that?
Apple butter.
I don't even know what apple butter is, but it sounds good. Whoa. I taste cinnamon and apples and it's like a jam kind of.
It's a German explosion in your mouth.
And the bread is so good. It's like warm and gooey bread. It's not really butter, it's more jam.
It's a jam. It's not. It's called apple butter because it's apples.
That is
oh
really
my
good.
god.
Sarah got 10 jars
This bread though.
The bread. Best
like-
bread. I always tell people this is the best bread
It's
you'll
like
ever have in your life.
freshly baked, warm bread.
Look at this really cool pump.
What
This
is that
is
for?
old fashioned.
Oh, for water?
For water.
Oh.
This is rainwater. You don't drink this one.
Is it for washing stuff?
Yeah, for washing, whatever. It's really dark in
What is
here.
this? Basement?
This is the cellar basement.
Whoa. It's cold down here.
It's cold down here, so you come down here to cool. Now this is the real deal right here. Look at this.
Whoa.
This is all the camp meat. That's
Wow.
sealed. This is probably ground beef. This is chicken.
And it's cold. Like you feel it? It's really cold.
It's really cold, yeah. So people get really scared about like you can't can and preserve meat like that and keep it. They've been doing it for hundreds of years. The way that you do it is you put it in the jar. You put this lid on with the rings, cover it all with water, and you have it boiling for like 3 hours.
Whoa.
That preserves the meat.
That's it?
Seals the meat. You get it out, let it cool
And
down.
it can last like years like this? Or maybe months?
Usually, every year they renew
Sure.
it, so it'll.
Whoa, look
it'll
behind
last.
you. Holy crap.
this is all
I
the-
didn't even see this.
That's grape juice. That's probably
So
apple cider.
cool.
Cool down.
That's what we have to sell it for.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You like coffee?
I like coffee.
You want to try the hat on?
Is it disrespectful? Can I try it on?
Oh yeah, you can.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh.
See it? Even with the red, I just gotta shave my mustache and then
Yeah.
He's never been around any of the like Amish stuff.
A lot of the stresses and the anxieties that we have It seems like you guys don't have those stresses here.
Oh, we have stress too.
It's just a different kind of stress.
You guys sell these hats?
You can have that.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna take your hat.
I'll just get another one.
No, I'm not gonna take your hat, bro.
That one is older anyways.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
You're 36? I thought you were gonna say 25.
Yeah.
Have you ever left Ohio?
Yeah, I left. I was all the way out in Colorado. I went with my brother Malin out to Colorado. We came off the train.
What is it like to kind of see other states for you, or different?
Oh, I like to see it. I mean, it was nice in Colorado. I like it. Just to see it. I mean, I don't really. For me, I wouldn't really be interested in moving out there. But
what do you enjoy most about the Amish lifestyle?
The way I was raised, I guess. Anytime really like, I mean, the big cities and people.
Does it stress you out?
I like more to just be myself, I guess.
And you never once had a desire to use the internet or anything?
No, I never did.
Oh, my whole job is on the internet. Like, I go around the world and tell stories about different cultures and communities, and then I document it, and I share those videos with people on YouTube. Do you know what YouTube is?
Well, I know it half YouTube. I don't really know what they do on YouTube.
It's just like video content, basically. I can travel around the world and interview people with big cameras, and then I put them on YouTube, and then people watch them. They comment and they engage with it, and they say, wow, cool video. And then the more views I get, the more money I can make, because like there are advertisements played on the videos.
I see.
And that's how I make a living. It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, good luck in your farming.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Now we are heading upstairs to Lizzie's bedroom, where she hasn't stepped foot in years.
It smells the same.
How does it feel to be in here?
I have no words. Like, it's just all the things are flooding back.
So you've gone through so many changes, whereas they haven't. So that must be even crazier for you.
I chose to leave.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Yeah, the choice.
So that was my choice. I now understand and know two sides.
Mm-hmm.
The modern world and the non-modern world. They know one side. They have a right to their feelings and their thoughts and how they feel about it, and so do I.
Yeah.
But we're friends. Like we're not.
As your mom said, we're friends. We're friends.
Yeah, we're friends. I had many dreams in this room about leaving. And I remember literally I was standing at this window putting my dress and outfit on for church, and I had gotten in trouble for putting a pin on the wrong way. I'm staring out the window and I said to myself, if I'm going to go to hell for putting a pin on wrong in my dress, I'm going to go to hell driving a car.
Wow. This is the window you were looking at?
This is the window. I was meant to be here for the time that I was, but I was never meant to be here for the rest of my life. I also believe that some people in the community have a bigger calling, and maybe they were meant to leave, but it's the strength of the community and the culture and the relationships of the family and the church that keeps them here, number one. Number two is the fear of the church.
Were you able to be open and share these feelings with your siblings, or you were just like internally?
I had to internalize it. I left a note that I was leaving, and sometimes when I look back at like what that note says, I literally go, how did I even know to write that? Because I said, this has nothing to do with anybody else here. This is me, but I have to go.
Have you talked to your mom about that note ever?
Mm-hmm.
But she got it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Is this what you imagined the outside world would be?
No. All I know is when I left, I 1000% knew it was where I was supposed to go, but I had no idea what my life was going to look like or what it was going to lead to, because I knew so little of the world. Like if I'm standing here and I just like look at the barn, I look at the railroad tracks, I remember, I look at like where my life is now, and it's just, there was a time in my life where I didn't respect this, and I have so much respect for this now. Without this, I wouldn't be who I am today. I have this.
Yeah. It was a really special experience at Lizzie's mom's house. Everything's so traditional here. It's kind of reminds me of the Mennonites in Wisconsin, but this one it's different. They're just more traditional, more old school. So what is this?
This is the business. Right now it's pretty empty. It's not season for vegetables. But look, homemade butter. You cannot get butter any better than this.
Oh my God.
Best eggs you'll ever have. $2. So I have to tell you something. So right before I left, I walked out. My mom was like, you guys can just take those. I was like, no,
I'm gonna pay for it.
I said, no, he'll pay for it.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
She doesn't want to take money from me.
Even if it's your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because you left the community or
Because I'm a shunt. I was a member of the church. I got baptized into a church, became a member. And when you leave, you get shunned.
But I'm not Amish, so I can.
So you can pay for it.
But she won't take your money?
Not mine. She said, well, that's just the way it is, and let's just be friends. She goes, let's just honor it and let's just be friends. Like, let's just leave it like I have to honor it and follow it because of the church, but I want to be friends with you, so let's just. And I was like, no, that's fine. I'm good with that. She's saying like, I want to be friends and want to keep the peace.
She seems to not mind that you've left.
She doesn't care that I left.
But she's pretty traditional.
Last year when I went through divorce, like they don't do divorce, like they don't believe in it or whatever. I honestly didn't know like how she was gonna respond to it, and she was like totally cool.
I thought it was interesting when we first walked in, there wasn't a moment of like, hey, how have you been? She was just like, yep, I'm cooking the cookie.
No,
I was like, just straight business. She's like, yep, what's going on? I'm quilting, I'm cooking.
I said, what are you doing? And she's like, you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's literally what she said.
She's sarcastic.
She's
wow.
like,
So wait, but if I give her money, she'll take it?
Yeah.
She doesn't want to ask you questions? She's not curious about your life?
Sometimes she asks a couple questions, but I think the comprehension of like my life is so vast. There's no like correlation. Like people ask me that about my twin, where they're like, I hope you get to see your twin, or what do you talk about, or do you write her letters? And I'm like, I don't write her letters because our lives are so incredibly different. I don't even know what to say to them.
Do you think your mom knows what YouTube is?
No. So we were never allowed to have ice house.
I wonder how and why it changed from when you were
Make
younger.
their own rules.
Make their own rules.
Oh my God.
It's literally ice. You did not have this growing up?
No.
Blocks of ice, like huge pieces of ice.
So now they don't have to go to the neighbors to put their ice cream in the neighbor's freezer. So that's supposed to last all summer? Yeah. That's amazing. This is where we used to put up hay and straw and do thrashing.
Did you dress like them, like when you were younger?
Yes. The way that they're dressed, that's how I dressed.
And now look at you. It's a little different.
So this is the building that we used to, what they call the milling.
Is this building the same as when you were growing up?
Mm-hmm. This is the corn. So we husk the corn all by hand.
Whoa. It's like a slide of corn.
Yeah. They feed the corn to the pigs, and then they use it to make their feed. It's a little different. This is what we used for light. This opens right here, and that's where you put the kerosene.
What is kerosene? Fluid?
Flammable fluid.
Flammable fluid.
Yes. Here, there's a wick that goes down into the kerosene, and so you light up the wick. As long as there's kerosene in there, it'll light up.
Like the whole night it'll stay?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have that fluid, it doesn't work?
No, you don't. You definitely don't want to use gas. Gas is more flammable than the kerosene, so kerosene's the safe one. This is quite different because they don't milk cows for money anymore, but this used to be all cow stalls, like the ones over here.
You milked in here?
15 cows, and this is a cow milking stool. This is what you sit by the cow, and you sit down and you milk the cow.
We are in the horse barn right now.
We're in the horse barn.
These are all...
There's another horse over here.
These family's horses. There's a lot. You guys have a lot of horses.
Yeah, they have to.
What is the significant role of horses for Amish people?
Horse and buggy, and then for farming. Anytime that they have to go plow the fields, do the seeding, any kind of farming that typical other farmers would use tractors for, they use the horses for. This is the sheep.
A lot of sheep.
Lots of sheep. This used to be where all the cows would live.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I thought that was a person. It smells interesting in here.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe because there's horses right here eating.
Oh.
Nope, not feeling it. Not feeling it.
This is the buggy.
They're pretty big.
This is where you sit. This is the brake. So this is attached to this right here. So when you go downhill, you have to put the brake on to help the horse. Then there's the blankets that they cover up with. This is where the lantern goes.
This lantern is for buggies, and you have the light there, and you turn it around. So it's like a stoplight in a car.
A reflector, yeah.
Is that for night only, or always?
Night only, yeah. Vastly different from the other order of Amish.
The reflective tape on the back of these buggies is a hot topic. They ride without the yellow slow-moving signs, which all other Amish use. Since they are driving on federal roads, there have been many accidents, like what happened to Lizzie's father. But the tape is how local Ohioans can spot the difference between shorts and troopers and other subgroups. If you come back here in 50 more years, probably gonna look the same. Might be a little different, like the toilet paper, you know, is different. The freezer,
The ice house freezer thing, that's different.
But they won't be driving cars in 50 years.
No.
Is it a growing population or a shrinking population?
Well, they do have lots of kids.
True.
So
But
actually,
as the world progresses, they more of them might be like, I'm doing something
well,
different.
then there's people that leave. Obviously, that takes away from the total count.
What is this place?
So this is where I went to school. Now, unfortunately, we can't see the schoolhouse anymore because they tore it down.
How does the school system work in the Amish community?
We go 1st through 8th grade.
Only?
Only. And then we graduate 8th grade, we get promoted to housework. Recently looked at my 8th grade graduation card and it said promoted to housework.
Oh my God. And you probably didn't even learn that many things.
No, we learned English, writing, reading, German, spelling, and some vocabulary.
So learning how to speak in different languages, and then after 8th grade.
Then I became a maid. And if I stayed in the community, I eventually would have gotten married and had lots of babies. And I was like, I'm out. We're not doing that. This is part of what shaped me. This is part of my past, but it also taught me so much, and there's so many valuable things that I learned here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey!
Hey. Are you from this house?
Yeah.
How many years have you lived here?
Since 76.
So she went to the Amish school here.
Since 76?
Yeah.
Wow.
She went to the Amish school
yes,
here.
I used to go to school there.
What was cool about it is you guys used to sing your lessons instead of talking like they do in regular school. You would sing.
We would sing, yeah.
You're obviously not Amish, but you live around Amish people. What is it like to be, how are they as people, as neighbors? The Amish?
Oh, they talk to me a little bit, but they pretty well keep themselves. My biggest fallacy is that, oh, he's Amish, so he's a carpenter. You know, it's like saying, you know, I'm Welsh, so I'm this or that or anything else, you know, but they're good people. They take care of things.
Unless you've lived it, no one can fully understand what it's like to grow up Amish. I'm happy to meet other members of the community who live alongside them, but there's something sad about the schoolhouse only existing in Lizzie's memory.
I didn't know what to expect going through all of the memories. I mean, it's extremely nostalgic. Like every time I come back here, I feel things that I haven't felt in a while. So it reminds me of where I came from and why I am who I am today. I'm so happy that we did this because it was an absolutely phenomenal experience.
And your mom is a rock star, and I hope that people can feel that in the scene in your house.
Yeah.
Well, the rainstorm has approached, and I just dropped Lizzie off at her sister's house. And I gotta say, that was one of the most interesting experiences I've ever had in America. I just think it's so cool that the USA is so big and there's so many different countries and cultures and religions and beliefs. And the Amish is just one of them. They're friendly people, they're harmless people, and that's kind of why I wanted to come learn about this culture, because I wanted to share with you the real story of Amish, especially hearing it from Lizzie's point of view, someone who grew up there and has left. It's been very, very special. And finally, we're going to meet the Hasidic Jews of New York, the most religious and closed-off community in America. Growing up Jewish, I've always enjoyed connecting with other Jews around the world, like I've done in Ethiopia, Afghanistan, the Philippines, and Yemen. I consider myself very lucky to be part of a religion that has only 15 million members, but has such a profound impact on global society. That being said, I've always been extra curious about the Hasidic Jews of New York because they seem to be different both physically and mentally from the rest of us. The Hasidism movement started just 250 years ago in Ukraine and spread to the United States right after the Holocaust. The way that Hasidic Jews dress themselves and curate their lifestyles will leave you stunned, from their big furry hats and long beards to their lack of using the internet and smartphones. Their strong commitment to family, tradition, and strict Jewish law is remarkable. But let's back up a bit. Not all Jews are Hasidic. In fact, Hasidics make up only 5% of the total Jewish population. There are 3 other movements of Judaism: Reformed, Conservative, and Orthodox, and all of these communities can be found scattered around New York City. I started my adventure by popping into a Jewish restaurant in Washington Heights, Manhattan, which is a local hangout spot for modern Orthodox teenagers studying Torah at the well-known Yeshiva University. Is it mostly Jews that come here?
Mostly, yeah. We have a bunch of teachers and people from around the neighborhood that come also, and some regulars. It's chicken shawarma, so it's homemade. We make it every day with fresh chicken. We cut up ourselves the chicken, spice it up, stack it,
that looks so
and cook
good.
it. Yeah. It's almost caramelized.
Are you from Israel or New
No, I'm
York?
from France. I grew up in France.
I thought I heard something.
Accent? Yeah.
You're French Jew.
Yeah.
I don't meet that many French Jews.
Yeah, I know. My workers are the best. Literally, like, really amazing workers.
You speak like you're Israeli. You speak.
I know.
it's a little bit of the French mixed in there.
After all these years working in the Israeli restaurant, I think it literally imprinted me with the Israeli accent. I'm from Chile.
I've never met a Chilean Jew in my entire life. Do you feel like you belong here, like with the Jews and the community?
I believe the community here is amazing. I believe that all Jews belong in Israel.
That is pretty tasty. Everything in a shawarma that I would ever possibly want, including eggplant, is in here. Very flavorful, very delicious.
Go in that building over there. That's like the big yeshiva, and you have like hundreds of kids studying together.
Really? Tell me about this community as a Jew.
This is what we call a modern Orthodox Jewish neighborhood. A little more takes like modern inventions and technology and incorporates it into Jewish life, as opposed to Hasidic neighborhood, which may not do so.
What do you think about Hasidic neighborhoods?
They're not like any more Jewish than us, they're not any less Jewish, we're all Jews, and like the way, like their teachings are amazing, and like it's not really for everyone, but the people who it's for, like it works for a lot of people for thousands and thousands of years, so it's a really beautiful thing.
I happen to be Chabad.
It's different.
Chabad is a totally, and they're different Hasidic groups.
But you guys have no beef with each other, it's all Judaism.
They tend to be a little bit more insular, and for their reasons. From their religious perspective, they're trying to protect, what they're doing, and they don't want the world to necessarily influence them. I mean, there have been conflicts, I'm not going to lie.
But like you wouldn't go there and they wouldn't come here, put it that way.
Yeshiva University is a little bit controversial in that sense. Like Satmar Chassid would not hold of Yeshiva University. They don't go to secular college. They don't go to secular university.
It's really cool to see Hebrew writing all over the walls. Like, I can actually sound it out, but I don't know what it means. Now that I've got a good feel for the modern Orthodox life in Manhattan, I'm hopping in a cab to the ultra-conservative Hasidic community in Brooklyn called South Williamsburg. Unlike other Jewish communities, most Hasidics rarely, if ever, leave the boundaries of their district. Everything from schools, hospitals, and supermarkets to hardware stores, internet cafes, and bookstores are all found within walking distance. It is very much a bubble, and it's intimidating to enter because A, I'm not Hasidic, and B, I'll be meeting up with Abby Stein, who comes from Williamsburg but was canceled by her parents and her family for coming out as transgender.
I was the first person who was raised in a Hasidic community in the 250 years of the Hasidic community's existence to have come out publicly.
The worst thing that happened to me when I've come back here has been people screaming, and once people threw an egg at you.
I'm going in with an open mind and a willingness to learn more about this unique culture while being extra careful on how I use my camera. Hi!
Hi!
How are you?
I'm
good to meet you. Finally. You grew up like here.
My parents still live about 10 minutes walking from here.
As we cross the border into Hasidic Williamsburg from the hipster part of town, I'm noticing the people's outfits and street signs immediately starting to change. It's literally separated by a single street, Broadway, with the subway screeching right above our heads. Clearly it's pouring rain outside. We're doing our best right now.
So this is literally, Broadway was always the border, and that's very important. We're like on it right now, and you'll see in a minute. There's like 2 blocks maybe that are kind of like a mix. This is Yiddish. It looks like Hebrew, but it's Yiddish.
Yeah, it looks like Hebrew.
Almost everyone here speaks Yiddish at home. But this is a hat store, so they sell Hasidic hats.
The furry hats are just one of the many ways that Hasidic men stand out from the rest of us. Another way is by having payas, or long hair on the side of their heads. Women, on the other hand, dress very conservatively, always covering their shoulders and knees, and they also wear wigs to protect the public from seeing their true identity. Women are also seen on the streets taking care of their kids, of which having 10 or more is considered normal. They reproduce a lot. There's a lot of kids in each family, so you can see the pediatrics office right there. The line is so long for kids to go see a doctor. If I owned a business here, I would open up a stroller shop.
I have 12 siblings. That's very common here. People have huge families.
Wow.
We get married extremely young. I was married at 18.
Marriage in Hasidic families is of utmost importance. It typically happens at a very young age and involves the entire community. And believe me, the ceremonies are pretty awesome. One of my favorite things about being Jewish is the food, and Abby is eager to take me to one of her favorite childhood restaurants called Gottlieb's. It's important to know that all food around here is kosher, which is a strict eating code that Hasidic, Orthodox, and many other Jews follow. It's kind of similar to halal food for Muslims, in that animals must be slaughtered a certain way to be able to eat them. All forms of pork are forbidden, and you cannot mix meat and dairy. In the 1930s, there were over 1,500 kosher delis in New York, but nowadays that number has dwindled down to about 20 as the Jews have spread around America. Gottlieb's has been a lifeline for Williamsburg Hasidic community since opening its doors 62 years ago, and the cuisine is all derived from Eastern Europe. All right, we've made it.
Okay, should I show you?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, give me a rundown.
Rice, potatoes, mashed potatoes. Very common, very Eastern European, as you can see.
It is
here.
very Eastern European.
There's two kinds of goulash. You got sesame chicken, that's very popular with that. So that's actually one of my favorite things here. This is also amazing.
Ooh.
Stuffed cabbage is one of my favorite things as a child. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 6 kinds of kugels just here, and it's not even Friday.
I'm into
Chicken
everything,
nuggets,
so
it's all amazing.
You want to just order for me?
Oh, no, there's soups.
Yeah, I want to see the soups. Oh my God, it's a lot of soups, my friend.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. That's my favorite. Those are the noodles, amazing. It's not shorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken vegetable, everything in it. Then there's something over here. Chicken gizzards.
What's your favorite?
All of them.
He's being very nice.
Can I ask you a question about payas? Have you had that your whole life?
Yeah, of course, since I was 3.
Since you were 3?
Yes.
But for you, it's been normal your whole life?
Of course. I have for my kids as well. And I have my 8th boy. I'm gonna make payas now on Sukkot, before Sukkot.
Your 8th boy?
8th boy.
How many boys do you have?
I have 8 boys.
And girls?
1 girl.
Are you always this busy?
I'm always busy, but I'm missing one guy is making a wedding tonight, one of my guys. And one of my guys on vacation, so...
Hello,
how are you?
Got a picture from me?
I would love to, yeah. What's your name?
My name is A.B. Baby.
Where are you from?
I'm a Willie boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like this restaurant?
Of course, who doesn't like this restaurant? This community is a wonderful community because there's a lot of nice people here. Look at Yitzchak. Take a look, Yitzchak. Take a look, Yitzchak. Take a look, Menashe.
Yeah, he likes cameras.
Could you find such a guy like him?
So life is good here?
Life is great, especially when I meet you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
These two, they're kids. When he said that guys, mechitzen means that their kids are married to each other. As a community, you're quite close. Along with the menu was this.
Wow.
You know what it is?
It's all in Hebrew. It's a Torah.
Okay, it's the blessings you make after eating. I think we're both just getting, the two of us just put it down.
Matzo ball soup? I haven't had matzo ball soup in a long time.
Well, if you come on Friday, I will make
It's
some.
also like a rainy day, so it's even even better.
It's like a fall day.
It feels like a home-cooked meal. This looks extremely Eastern European, almost like you would find in Ukraine or Poland. Steaming off the top right there. It's filled with meat, cabbage, onions. It's
My grandmother was from Jerusalem. She put rice in it as well.
Oh yeah, there is rice in there.
Oh, there's right there.
It's so good, and it's pretty filling too because it has rice and it's like a soup.
It has a starch and a protein.
It's like a soup and a dumpling. What is this one?
That's sesame chicken.
Okay.
I'll have some of that as well.
Yeah, please dig in. This is like Asian style, no?
Well, this is very interesting. So I have learned recently that there's a lot of overlap between Hasidic food and Asian food. And I think the reason for that is actually food developed out of poverty. And they made use, that's why you get the gizzards, which are very popular.
Chicken hearts, they eat that in the Philippines.
This is the kolchlish, because it's very similar to gnocchi, kind of like the pasta, but it doesn't really have a...
It's not cheese. It's like...
There's nothing dairy here. Oh, I should have pointed out.
Oh yeah.
There's absolutely nothing dairy here. You can't mix.
So this is
a meat restaurant.
This is a typical cuisine of Williamsburg.
Yeah, meat.
Well, this is a fantastic meal. Thank you for taking me here. I'm concluding this part of the video. Don't worry, it's all gonna get eaten. She's a Jewish mother. Let's
The
eat.
only real way to insult me is by not eating food.
Thank you so much, sir.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Bitte schön.
Dankeschön.
Oh, thank you, sir. Dankeschön.
Be well.
Be well.
Be well, Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Thank you.
As soon as I walked outside the door to that restaurant, I could start to feel the culture sinking in as Abby and I walked the streets. All eyes were on us, and I felt a lot of pressure to keep my camera down because it's clear that people here do not want to be filmed.
Don't record this.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask some people on the street right now if they want to be interviewed. Hi. Thank you. Okay, no problem, thank you. The only people who accepted to be interviewed were non-Jews, and it was pretty interesting to hear their perspectives on the Hasidics.
If there wasn't here, it would be another ghetto. But I feel the tension between us all my life. I went to school here, but it's peaceful. If they weren't here, then it would be an extension of the ghetto.
How you doing?
See you on YouTube.
Hey, come here for a second. What do you think about this community?
I don't consider this to be a religion. I consider this to be a culture. I've been working for them for almost 17 years. And every community, there's bad and good things. Hey, nobody's perfect. The only perfect is the one above. So...
Hey, respect, man, respect. Nice to meet you. I'm feeling like this tension building. The stakes are high. You know, Abby can't be seen. I can't be seen.
I can't be seen.
Well,
yeah, then people just have a look.
Can I shoot from the window, from the street?
Well, technically, legally, they can't stop you. So
I know.
Yes, you can.
This is a cinema transferred into a synagogue. Almost everything about this community fascinates me, but nothing more than their restrictions to use the internet.
It's a gathering to be safe from all the dangers of technology.
So anti-internet.
Anti-technology, which is, yeah, that's pseudonym for the internet.
This place is called Cubicles, and it's literally kosher internet. So basically...
you go in, you pay per hour, or half hour, whatever.
Like an internet cafe in other countries.
Yes, an internet cafe, and you get filtered or / kosher version of the internet.
So it's like North Korea.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna go in.
Try to go in.
Would you hold this? I was not wanted in there. Let's go.
Whatever, did they tell you?
No, they just saw my camera and they're like, what are you filming? Let's go. I'm fully Jewish, I had bar mitzvah, everything. Last name is very Jewish, but I'm not welcomed in this community, which is very fascinating.
I was told as a child that in school, by my teachers, that walking into a Reformed temple is worse than going into a church. And you have to realize going into a church is a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Going into a Reformed temple is even worse.
It's so interesting that all these shops are mostly food.
You will see later a lot of children's stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of children, a huge percentage of the community of children.
Yeah, because there's so many kids. You said people have 10, 15 kids.
My parents have 13 kids, and it's on the bigger end, but it's not crazy large.
13 is not crazy to you? You have 10 grandkids, and you're not even that old.
No, you don't have to be old to get married at 18. You have a child every year. By the time you are 38, your son is already getting married. When you're 40, he has 2 kids and two grandkids.
So it's normal to have 20 grandkids?
20 is a joke. My father has hundreds.
We are now entering the heart of Hasidic Williamsburg.
Okay, let me rephrase. We've been at the heart the whole time, but until now we were in a part that also had government housing.
Okay.
So it ends up being a lot of people who are not Hasidic. From the BQE until Flushing Avenue, 100% of the people living here are Hasidic people.
This way.
This is a sofer. They write the Torah scrolls by hand.
Oh, cool. The Torah is the compilation of the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, and it's written in a long scroll that all Jewish temples or synagogues have inside them. The Torah represents the totality of Jewish teaching, culture, and practice as instructed by God. When all Jewish people turn 13 years old, boys or girls, they have something called a bar or a bat mitzvah, which is a ceremony where they read a verse in the Torah to officially become an adult and be held accountable for their own actions. My bar mitzvah was on June 12, 2004, and it was a day that I'll never forget. You have a lot of nostalgia here.
I lived here my whole life.
How do you feel like being here right now?
It's very weird for me actually because I grew up here. It's a fact. I spent the first 20 years of my life here, but at the same time, I've been out for a long time. I left for many reasons, and ultimately, I came out to my dad with the help of a rabbi and really spent 2 hours trying to talk to my dad in the most respectful and religious way. And his reaction was first to say something extremely sexist of like, why would you do that? Women are worth so much less than men, which is something that is...
Wow.
And then said he was never going to talk to me again, and he hasn't. We're going to turn out to a block that I've not been on for 10 years.
Okay.
And there's 2 very interesting things for me in there. There's the synagogue where my dad is the rabbi, the synagogue that is run by my dad. And then a bit further down, there's a synagogue run by my uncle, which was also the synagogue affiliated with the elementary school.
Is this the block?
This is the block.
So your dad's synagogue is on this block?
It's right here.
Oh, it's right here.
Right here. This.
You're not comfortable.
How can you tell?
Okay, this is Abby's dad's synagogue right here. I'm trying not gonna stay here very long, but I respect you for taking me here. That's bizarre.
So this is a big synagogue. The one
Okay.
coming up.
Yep.
So this is now the rabbi of this community. Now is my uncle.
Are you comfortable?
No, I'm not. I'm just walking by, and
Okay.
that's about right.
Wow, these synagogues are intense. I never thought I would feel intimidated by my own religion. It's such a weird feeling.
So my family doesn't wear any wigs at all. So all my sisters and my mom and all my aunts and everyone, they shave their hair and then cover their heads with just a scarf.
Wigs. Oh.
No, no wigs. Wigs are too much.
They shave their head.
Shave
bald.
Shave bald on a 000. That's the other part that I think is very important for you to realize. There are some beautiful parts, but I think it all gets wiped away by the fact that people can't choose. For people who want to choose this way of life, I will fight for their right to choose this way of life,
Right.
if that's what they want. But
Right.
the reality is that most people don't have a choice. It's your whole life.
Why is there no Israeli flags?
They're anti-Israel. They're extremely anti-Israel, I was trying to say. This whole community is extremely anti-Israel.
I was shocked to learn that some Hasidics have mixed feelings about Israel. I mean, remember the Yeshiva University student that I just met at the Israeli Grill?
I believe that all Jews belong in Israel.
But Abby is telling me that the anti-Zionist Hasidics are from the Satmar sect, who make up the majority of South Williamsburg. Zionism is a movement for the development and protection of Israel. The Satmars believe that establishing a Jewish state before the arrival of the Messiah is a violation of Jewish law. When will the Messiah come? Who knows? But until then, you will not see a single Israeli flag on these streets.
We all pray every day that we should return to Israel, but a holy one, like one that is we want to see divine power, not some just tanks and missiles.
There's a school bus with Hebrew writing on it that's parked right in front of an actual school. No English, just Hebrew. Look at that security. That looks like I'm in a Islamic country and there's a checkpoint.
Security and, well, that's all Jewish place in New York.
Yeah, because
that's
of
gone up since Tree of Life,
terrorism.
since Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
yeah. Since the Pittsburgh shooting.
What it
Starting
means.
your eyes means not looking at people who are not chesmadas, not looking at non-kosher.
So they're gonna help you believe something?
They're gonna help you guard your eyes. No, they're gonna help you with advice and ideas. They're not trying to convince you to believe. This community is not much into convincing people who don't believe to believe. It's more about people who believe, but like people who struggle, people who sometimes watch porn or like stuff like that, but they believe that it's a problem. They help you.
So they think nobody watches porn here?
No, they know that some people do, and that's exactly what this is for.
How did this community start?
Okay, so the Hasidic movement was founded by actually my direct ancestor. His name is Rabbi Israel Ben Eliezer. My father's father's mother's father's father's mother's father. Founded the movement. I was taught from a very young age to be very proud of it. We lived in a small village called Mezhebish in Ukraine.
Okay.
So the area that's now Ukraine had millions of Hasidic Jews before the Holocaust.
Okay.
The vast majority of them were killed
Sure.
by the Nazis.
So this community was born right after the war?
After the Holocaust, yes.
They came here, they settled here?
In many ways as a result of the Holocaust.
I think it's amazing how these immigrants of Holocaust survivors are still able to practice their traditions in New York, the same way that their ancestors did hundreds of years ago in Eastern Europe. Walking these streets makes me feel like I've entered into a time machine back to the 1800s. It is truly remarkable. Right now, I'm eager to step inside a synagogue and learn from the ways that Hasidics pray, but I'm out of luck in Williamsburg where the strictest rules apply to outsiders. Abby tells me about another Hasidic district called Borough Park, where the chances of me entering a synagogue are much higher. As soon as we arrived, I saw one out of the corner of my eye, but Abby chose to hang back with the cameras, so I went in alone with only my iPhone. It's hard to explain the feeling of being in that synagogue, surrounded by Hasidic Jews engaging in their most important duty, prayer. Some might say I'm intruding, but I feel like it's my duty to unlock these stories for you guys to see with the hopes that we can all appreciate diversity. On that note, I'm heading into a local shop to get myself a yarmulke, a Jewish cap made of cloth and worn by men to honor God above them.
So what we would wear, and what's most common, is this is called a 6 slice. So these are bigger, and they cover more of your head. And then like if you were considered more modern, you would get one of these, which is just 4 pieces.
Got
and
it.
It's smaller, covers less.
You think it's too small?
That's perfect. Okay, he says it's perfect.
It feels right. I've worn a lot of kippahs in my day.
I've never done this one, so it might take me a second, but let's see. Check, keep going, go.
Beautiful, beautiful. The shofar, everyone. How many shekels? Now do I look a little more respectable?
Now you look like modern Orthodox. Like you can pass as a modern Orthodox.
It changes everything. This changes
everything. Specifically this kind of kippah, it changes everything.
So Abby and I have discovered a ton of magazines all in Yiddish.
This is a weekly newspaper, and there's 3 of these. It's about the same size.
So most people don't have internet, they just use this instead.
And it's big. And then you got like, okay, so some of these are monthly magazines. Like these are monthly magazines, these are weekly. This is also something that can only exist without the internet.
Well, this looks like...
It's just photos. It's literally just photos. It's page 6.
Yiddish is an offshoot of German that was started by Ashkenazi Jews in the 9th century in Central Europe. Sadly, the language was nearly extinct due to the Holocaust, when 6 million Jews were murdered by Nazi Germany from 1941 to 1945. These murders were carried out in pogroms, riots, and mass shootings, as well as forced labor and gas chambers within concentration camps such as Auschwitz, which is the saddest and darkest place that I've ever been in my life. Some 85% of all Jews killed in the Holocaust spoke Yiddish, or roughly 5 million people. And today, that number is a mere 600,000. If you ask me, it is surreal to hear Yiddish being spoken in the United States today. This is like really common. People will just come and buy a magazine and take it home.
We used to buy like one of those newspapers several things every week, yeah.
Look at this. Oh, sorry. How you doing?
You know what it says inside?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, that's the name.
Anything emergency happens, people don't call 911 at all. People always call them. I memorize their number. It's 7183 at 71.
So it's like the ambulance? It's like an emergency
That's what
room.
people call. Yeah, that's what people call.
Is it like a trust issue? Like they want to be with other...
It's a mix of a lot of things. It's a bit mix of trust. It's they usually arrive faster. They don't charge.
Oh really? It's free. Okay, now I understand. Behind me there's a Hasidic mother and a Muslim mother next to each other pushing their kids on the playground. That's cool. What's it like to live in this like Hasidic community?
It's rough because it's kind of a closed community, but it's got its beauty, it's got its innocence. It's really different than the whole world, but it's really cool. I'm Hasidic.
I'm sorry,
So
dude.
yeah, it's all good. So yeah, I grew up Hasidic.
So
Why this? Because it didn't work for me, obviously. And I went on my own path, my own journey. But there's nothing like home. There's nothing like coming home. And there's a lot of love here. It's an awesome community, but it's definitely got its rougher edge parts.
Later in the day, I met up with Barry Weber, the most famous Hasidic musician who shared some pretty cool insight about his people.
So the real meaning of the word Chassid, which means someone who does more than what justice demands from you. The movement of Hasidim started off with Rabbi Yisrael Bashem, and the purpose of that is to reveal the presence of godliness into the world. Instead of us always trying to find where the holiness is, you become part of that. Your body is the vessel of your soul.
The sun is getting ready to set, and Abby wants to take me to a legendary Judaica bookstore from her childhood. It is so impressive how these old-fashioned bookstores are still thriving in this day and age.
I am 99% certain that that's a couple who got married within the last week.
So they're still getting to know each other.
You can tell by the way they're walking apart from each other because for certain halachic reasons, the night after the night of the wedding, you're not allowed to touch for 7 days until they go to the mikveh, and it's a long story. So these are all graphic children's books, all of them in Yiddish, of all kinds.
You're proud of Yiddish.
I'm very proud of Yiddish, but it's like, these things are made today for people who read it.
Is this really the 21st century? CD special for $1.99? I can see through the window that the bookstore is busy and intense, and I'm debating whether or not I should go in with my camera. Luckily, the owner came outside and invited us in to learn about the books and the items that are sold here. Right now I'm in the largest bookstore here. It's fascinating. It's really beautiful in here. We have all different kinds of books, all in Hebrew and Yiddish. It's interesting because they don't have internet on their phone, so they come here to learn, to study, read books, magazines, newspapers, CDs. That's fascinating.
Morty Getz. I grew up in Borough Park, so when I grew up, this is where I spent most of my time. This was always like the book central. It's not a library by the full description of what a library is, but it serves as a sort of library for children.
How would you describe Borough Park and this Hasidic community?
So it's a very vibrant community. It's just second and third generation post-Holocaust. So the rebirth is amazing. I think the younger generation is not as aggressive as the first generation, but the first generation felt it as an obligation to the rebirth. 6 million wiped out. They felt they have to rebuild that.
Do you know the significance of Payas?
Significance of Payas. So the commandment is to leave some here on both sides of the head. That's a biblical and Talmudical commandment. It became more of a tradition of having us remember that we're part of this community. So it became more symbolic than the biblical commandment. It became more of a symbol of a dress code.
What's it like to live here?
I love this place. Nobody ever sleeping. It's always stuff going on here.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, 8.
8?
Yeah.
Wow. So you come here to get all your information
Yes.
for stuff? So this is a shofar collection.
Yes.
Is this from a deer? A ram?
A ram. So this one, people from the Middle East, like Yemen, they have large ones. Ashkenazi Jews mostly have the smaller ones.
Why do Jews blow shofar?
So it's a commandment in the Bible that at the beginning of the year we should blow with the shofar. The Talmud explains it as if to wake up people from the dream once a year, to do tshuva, repent on their sins.
It's a wake-up call.
It's a wake-up call. In those times, that's how people used to, like armies used to be reminded, like, wake up, so it was a wake-up call.
This video isn't complete until I experience a Shabbat dinner inside of a Hasidic household. For those who aren't aware, in Judaism, Shabbat is a day of rest that happens every week from sunset on Friday to sunset on Saturday. During Shabbat, it is prohibited to work, to drive a car, to use your phone, and even to turn on the lights during these holy 25 hours. All of the activity takes place at home, talking among family and friends, praying in the synagogue, and eating a massive meal. While I don't keep Shabbat on a regular basis, I do love to participate, and I always enjoy this peaceful day of rest whenever I get the chance. However, filming a Shabbat dinner inside of a Hasidic home is nearly impossible because it goes against the principles of not working. Let's just say that it took me 4 months to get permission from a rabbi to film the Shabbat dinner that you're about to see. He approved my mission to document in good faith and share the beauty of Hasidic culture only if I do not touch or address the camera beyond sunset. After several failed attempts, my friend Shlomi, who is a fellow traveler and YouTuber about life as a Hasidic Jew, invited me into his own house, which is located outside of the city. How you doing? Good to see you.
These are my 3 kids.
Hey, how are you?
That's a girl, that's a boy, and the baby's a girl. My name is Shlomi Zayans. I was born in Borough Park, Brooklyn, New York.
What is Hasidism to you? What does it mean?
It's a very, very good question, a very deep question. I think Hasidism means a lot of things to a lot of different people. There are some people who are very focused on the inner Hasidism, which I believe is the most important part of it. There was somebody named Yisrael Baal Shem Tov. He lived in the 1700s in Ukraine. He felt that Judaism was getting a little bit dry. People weren't doing Judaism with enough passion. So he reinvented the whole system of how we relate to God and how we interact with God and how Jews live. And many people would say that the Baal Shem Tov and the Hasidic movement saved Ashkenazi Judaism because there were so many people who would have fallen out if not for this new invigoration of life and excitement into the Judaism.
Interesting. I've seen your YouTube channel. You're doing a great job traveling as a Hasidic Jew and what you're learning from it and taking us through your life, which is awesome. Keep it up, by the way.
Gonna try.
Is that controversial among the community?
I have some very open-minded rabbis who feel that it's important for people to understand what Shabbos is, and therefore, it's not like we're doing this every week. On a one-time basis, we brought people in with special permission from rabbis, and that's what we're doing again this week.
We got permission.
Yeah, and it's very important to say that. So I just want to make it very clear that this Shabbos video that we are going to do today was done with the permission of a rabbi, and anybody who's considering doing anything similar should please talk to their local rabbi to make sure that this can be approved in a way that it goes in accordance with halacha, with Jewish law.
I am about to do tefillin, which is a very special experience in Judaism. I've done it maybe 10 times in my life. I'm following the leader here. He's showing me what to do.
Okay, so first of all, please lift up your left sleeve. Repeat after me. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu, v'mitzoso v'tzivanu, lahaniach tefillin.
Tefillin is a prayer that involves a black leather box with leather straps containing scrolls from the Torah. And then like this.
And then,
this.
yes. And now we got it.
All right.
Okay.
So, guide me.
So, Shema Yisrael Adonai
Adonai
Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Now, I would just suggest if you want to, think about your family, pray for your loved ones, and just have a moment. You can close your eyes, leave them open, whatever you're comfortable with. By the way, we have to take the obligatory tefillin selfie.
Sure.
We call them telfies, and I have to tell everyone that I wrapped Drew Rubinsky.
Yeah, of course, please.
Okay, so.
I have a feeling what's in this box, and I feel like it's a hat.
This is a hat, a very special hat. It's called a strammel.
Strammel.
Yeah, strammel.
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 Perfect. This is a hat that Hasidic men wear on Shabbos.
Oh my
They are very expensive. This one, I believe, was $5,500. Legend has it, back in the 1700s, or possibly even earlier in Poland, there was a king or a count or someone in power who told Jews that they couldn't wear fur. But he made one exception: they're allowed to wear fur from a tail, supposedly the lowest, disrespectful, cheapest part. So the Jews went and they made hats completely made out of tails, and beautiful hats. They rock them like this, and every Shabbos, they try to put us down, and we lift ourselves up with a strammel.
Cool, man.
Now, I have one for you too.
You have one for me.
I'm gonna put it on your head.
Yarmulke stays on?
I'm gonna crown you. Yarmulke stays on.
Okay.
Yeah.
What animal is it?
I think it's sable.
You only wear this leading up to Shabbat, or do you wear it throughout?
No,
the
you
night?
wear it
throughout, like.
Yeah. So I make kiddush, which is the blessing on the wine. I'll wear it. Make hamaitzi, which is the blessing on the bread. Wear it. A lot of people will wear it for the entire meal. It gets kind of heavy and kind of hot.
Yeah.
So like usually when I start eating soup, that's when my body heats up, and then I take it off.
You got a nice little like lean there. Is mine straight or?
Yours is straight.
I kind of like the curve.
I like it too. It's like the hood Hasidic, you know?
We're hood Hasidics.
Take me to your right hand.
Yes, sir. Ooh. Now I'm in the Shabbos mode.
Yes, you are.
Oh, wow.
Looking good.
What is this called?
It's called a bekasha.
Bekasha.
Now what's interesting is that it goes right over left.
Oh.
Okay? So in Hasidic thought, the right side represents kindness and the left side represents judgment. You always want to have the kindness over the judgment. Make sure that there's more kindness than judgment. So we wear our clothing right over left.
I like that.
Good Erev Shabbos. You don't have payas, but because you have the beard, you kind of look like a new age modern chassid. If you didn't have a beard, then it would be harder to, then people would be like, who's this guy? But with the beard, yeah, you could pull it off.
We're talking about all these things that happen on Shabbat, but for those who aren't Jewish or maybe don't know, Shabbat is a time that happens sundown Friday night to sundown Saturday night, so 24-hour period.
25 hours actually.
25-hour period. Every single Friday to Saturday.
No matter what.
For existence, no matter what. Yeah. And during Shabbat, it's a time of relaxation, a time of family, and you're not allowed to work.
No cooking, no watering the grass.
No watering.
Like, just chill.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Shabbat should be totally focused on nothing, doing nothing. You just feel the presence of Shabbos.
Can you shower?
No.
Can you shave?
No.
Can you brush your teeth?
No. When you take a toothbrush and you put toothpaste on it, and most people put it under water as well, what's happening is that you're squeezing out water from between the bristles. And you're not allowed to squeeze water out of anything on Shabbos. That's the problem with the teeth. It's not a hygienic thing, it's the water thing. So there's somebody who invented something called a Shabbos toothbrush. Rubber bristles where the water doesn't get converged within the bristles, and then when you use it, you're not squeezing out.
Do you have a Shabbos toothbrush?
I do, yeah.
Okay, good. You travel to all these countries. What if a flight gets canceled on Thursday and rebooked to Friday night? What do you do?
I'm not going to be on that flight. No chance. Only if it's a life or death situation.
Like,
so God forbid, like if I had medication that could save someone's life at the other end of the world, I'd get on a plane and bring it to them. Anything short of life or death, Shabbos comes first. My baby was born on Shabbos.
Really?
Now, we went to the hospital before Shabbos because my wife was in labor earlier, but if we had to, yeah, we would just get in a car and go to the hospital.
Yeah, you gotta have baby. You gotta have baby.
I mean, you can have a baby at home, but most women aren't into that.
So it's Shabbat. This is a very meaningful time of the week. Is it usually just your family, or do you have guests come over?
So we actually travel a lot. So like.
Oh, you travel with him?
Some of the time, yeah. Like if it's like a really dangerous place, then I wouldn't go.
You wouldn't go to Afghanistan or anything?
No, I have 3 kids.
Do you connect with other Jews on the road? Have you done that? Go to like Chabad or any communities?
For sure, we always go to Chabad. I mean, we kind of like rely on Chabad for like restaurants.
It is a lifeline.
And, like,
I've done the same.
Yeah. Like, they're amazing. They really are. First of all, I hope you're like absolutely starving and did not eat anything today.
I'm pretty hungry.
Okay, good. So we have some baked asparagus, Hasselback.
Wow, that looks fantastic.
Some sweet baked chicken, sweet potato pie. We have some rice to go with the fish. This is cholent.
Yep.
It's like a beef stew.
Yep, I've had chillin'.
Chicken soup, sorry.
Wow.
And here we have a beef
Wow.
lasagna with vegan cheese because we don't do milk and meat together.
Great.
We have a teriyaki salmon with barbecue ribs.
This is insane. There's an unlimited amount of food here.
We got some grilled cauliflower, some roasted eggplant and vegetables. And we have hot apple pie and potato kugel.
Wow, you've outdone yourself. Thank you.
And some desserts over there.
I'm kind of speechless.
If someone were to decide to keep Shabbos and it wasn't for religious reasons, food is also a good reason.
Is it always the same dishes?
That's a very good question. So basically what we do is, there are certain traditional dishes that everyone has. We start off with wine, then fresh baked challah bread, then usually people will go fish, soup, and some kind of main dish with side dishes. But you can be kind of like, you can freestyle with what kind of fish.
And this goes without saying, obviously. Everything is kosher, always. Yeah. Everything. Kosher is just a certain, it's kind of like halal, Muslim, it's similar.
Yeah, so basically what it is kosher is any animal that is slaughtered. It has to be slaughtered by a rabbi who took specific training to try to eliminate the suffering of the animal while it's being killed. We don't eat milk and meat together. We don't eat pork. We don't eat shellfish. I'm so in it, I never miss anything else. Thank God we're eating very well over here.
We are just seconds away from 5:47 p.m., the exact time when Shabbat begins, which is actually the moment when you can identify 3 stars in the night sky. We are all dressed up in our Shabbat clothes, including Shlomi's lovely kids. You can really begin to feel the spirit in the air. Shabbat officially begins with the women of the house lighting 2 candles, marking the division between light and darkness. From this exact moment onwards, I will not be touching my camera nor addressing it to show my respect to the family. I have hired a non-Jewish camera operator who is present in the room and will be documenting from his camera.
I'm going to bless my children.
When Shabbat starts, it's customary for the man to say a prayer or a blessing to each of his kids, and it's a beautiful sight to witness.
Flag. Wow. So we're gonna go into the kitchen and wash the bread. Okay. And then we're gonna continue.
Jews always wash each hand twice for ritual purity and actual cleanliness before reciting blessings and reciting Torah. Then they sing.
Shalom aleichem, malachai ashurais, malachai elyon. Shalom aleichem, malachai ashurais, malachai elyon.
After that, they recite some prayers and take the first sip of wine, which everyone in the room drinks from the same cup. This big fluffy Jewish bread, called challah, always kicks off the Shabbat dinner. Then food keeps on coming. If there's one thing that all Jews have in common, it is feeding you until you cannot breathe.
Nice big glass of wine.
Oh, thanks. There's some left.
No, don't worry, I'm not afraid.
How many days did it take you to cook this? Definitely more than 1.
All of yesterday.
All of yesterday? Wow. Drinking alcohol is a big part of every Jewish dinner, and Shabbat is no exception.
First Hasidic Shabbos?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Good Shabbos. Cheers.
Cheers.
L'chaim.
Mary, you're gonna have some water, okay? On a regular night at 8 p.m., what would I be doing? Maybe I'd be eating supper with my family, maybe I'd be putting the kids to bed, but I wouldn't have the clarity and peace of mind to just stop everything and be in a moment. When my boss is on my phone, on one phone, there's a second phone where someone else wants me, and everything's just all up in the air. Now,
like peaceful and relaxing and just center in on yourself.
The food kept on coming, but soon after, I cut the cameras out of respect for Shabbat. I ended up staying at Shlomi's house a few hours into the night, and it was a wonderful experience to say the least. As a Jew and someone who has celebrated Shabbat in many countries around the world, I must say that this one was the most special, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to take you guys along on my quest to learn all about Hasidic culture, the good and the bad. As uncomfortable as it may be to witness how women and LGBT folks are treated by this community, or how sad it is that most kids do not practice speaking English at home, nor have access to a well-rounded education, it's important to remember where Hasidic Jews come from and how they came to be, which explains why they hold on to a lifestyle that seems so backwards to the rest of us. In many ways, Hasidic Judaism can be looked at as a miracle. For a group of 500,000 Jews who are direct descendants of Holocaust survivors to have such discipline in preserving their traditions and identity for over 250 years is unbelievable. As the world keeps evolving, I hope that insiders find it in their hearts to be more inclusive, and that outsiders can stomach some respect for the world's most resilient religious community. And for all you guys watching at home, thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I hope you learned something new about this special culture and Judaism as a whole, my beloved religion. I welcome your thoughts, comments, and heated debates down below. I will actively be reading and responding to as many of them as I can.